endangered ungulars just kept their antlers for 39 months. Happy boy tried it.
Hey. Happy Friday, glorious beings. What is up? What is down? I hope we're all having a fantabulous day. Today is the 27th of February, 2026, and today we're doing more boodles in the book of Psalms. Boodles. I mean, on brand. How y'all doing out there? I see an Autogol, I see a Damned, I see a J-Rex, and I also see a Jake and a Sneaky Dan who renewed their Anders of Joy. Happy Black Friday, Dan. How you doing? What's up with that with you? Poodles? Ooh, I said poodles. I guess. Why not? Why not? Bring it on, sunshine. I hope we're all good out there. How we doing? Doing good. Doing good. Oh, goodness me, it's been a long day, but alas, we are all here ready to get together and hopefully have some shenanigans. Doodles could be fun. I bet you'd love that, wouldn't ya? How you doing, Damned? What's up with that with you? Doing good? Going chill? Busy weekend ahead? Ooh, you got a busy one again? Blinking heck. You're all a go at the moment, old girl. I hope you're able to get some chill in before, all the busy comes in. How we all doing, everyone? What's up? What's down with you all? You got a date? You got a date, Ultracal! Ooh, crowd control still on? Oh, thank you. I'll go and open up my browser. Go get that sort out. Thank you. If my browser ever opens. Where are you? Oh, you're on that screen. Of course it's still on. I knew there was something I'd forget. Let's edit my paddles. Where are you? You're like the bottom one, right? I think it's you. It's probably you. Remove that. Remove it. If I broke something, I probably broke it. Oh no. I think that fixed it. Is it gone now? Did I do the thing? If not, it'll have to wait until next time. You're regretting leg day? Oh!
Warning, sarcasm detected. Warning,
Wait.
sarcasm detected.
Wait!
Warning, sarcasm
just
detected.
kept their antlers for 5 months. Enjoy the stream, everybody.
Oh no, reverse you, Jackie. Oh, you enjoy the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much for renewing your Anna's Joy. I appreciate you. Happy Friday, Jackie. Oh, enjoy your look. Leg day, though. Ooh, what we do at leg day. But yes, Otto's got a date, an RPG on Sunday. What kind of RPG are we doing on Sunday? Still there for you? Did you give a refresh? If it's still there, then I'm just gonna have to go in and delete the entire thing to disconnect. But I don't know. I haven't got a login. If it's still there, it's still there. There's not much I can do about it, but I don't think. Can I? How do I turn off the extension? Hang on, let me go to crowd control. If I'm late to stream, by the way, everyone blame Dan. Let's see. How do I log in? Is it home? No. Oh, I think I know how I can disconnect it. Hang on a minute. Hang on. You gotta go through your actual Twitch thing and go into your extensions, right? I got too many windows open. Far too many windows. Let's see. Connections. That's the boy. That's the boy. Disconnect crowd control. Yeah, disconnect it. There we go. That should fix it. That should fix it. The one that was planned last week at first. Oh, that one. Well, I hope it goes well. You're gonna have to tell us all about it. And by that, I mean, I just want a thumbs up or thumbs down of how it goes, please. Okay, thanks. Doing a shadow run. Ooh, that's exciting. Those are cycling on the exercise pack on max resistance. Oh, did you do any uphill to give yourself an extra burn of oh no's? so I also won't be there all weekend. Yeah, you do your thing. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the outside. I want to hear all about it when you get back, though. When you go back to no lifing with us. Got a rule book with Shadowrun V2 still here. Ooh. You gotta do some shadow running at some point. Hello, JC. Cheese. I need to pick them all up. It's the law. Hi, all except everyone except Dan. Oh. Hi, Mew. How you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're good. How you doing, JC2? What's always down? You desperately need a leg day? Then go out for a walk. Up a hill. Run up and down it. It's an exercise bike. There is no hill. But there is, though. Because some of them, you can give them an incline. And so then it is a bit more uphill. Then again, I guess high resistance is uphill. Now that I think about it, because that's the only time you feel a lot of resistance is when you cycle uphill. I was walking next to someone the other day while I was walking up a hill, and someone on a bicycle decided to go up it. They were absolutely loony. I heard that guy just do lots of up the hill. It's like, yeah, there's a reason why everyone's walking up and not cycling, and you sausage. Doing good, took the day off to stay playing He Who Shall Not Be Named. Is that Resident Evil? Is that Resident Evil? Were you playing number 9? Is that the one? Is it good? Oh, that's a point! Happy Resident Evil 9 Day, everybody! It just came out like a couple of hours ago. By that, like 12 hours? More? Came out? It's out. Yes. It's very expensive. Not as expensive as Silent Hill F, though. I'm surprised. I want to play it so bad. Is it good, Mew? Is it good? Brains. I mean, I wouldn't mind some brains, not gonna lie. Feel like it would do my noggin a world of good to have a little bit of extra. We want no Discord, no point of that. It's beautiful, good. You use the brains. Imagine that's how it works. Get a bit of brain in a jar, and then everything's all good. Everybody! Buckle up, buttercups. It's time to roll the intro. I'll see you all on the other side. I hope you're all sitting comfortably upon the red velvet seats. Your snacks are crawling, your drinks are toiling and boiling. I am Ooky, and I'll be the lady to haunt your ear holes today. Yes, indeedly. How are we all doing out there? I hope we're good. Happy Friday, the 27th of February, 2026. Yeah.
Bluesky just kept their antlers for 60 months, 5 years of this and no pay rise, and filing a complaint.
Do it. We probably. I'll file it in the BIN folder. BIN. Yeah, you can do that if you wanna. Anyway! Hi, everyone. If you are here for Majora's Mask, too bad. That's a tomorrow's game. Today we're dueling in the Book of Soaps. We're gonna be doing a doodle and having a chill out. We're gonna have the jigsaw on. We're gonna have it back. I figured it's been a while, so we're gonna have that going in the background too. So if you want to join in on a community game to get to know each other and work together to accomplish something, we'll have that up very shortly. But hi, welcome in. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday filled with the bestest energies possible. Yeah. So I'm gonna turn up the music so I can yell at you all now. Okay? Okay. Music! Where are you? There! That was miraculously, amazingly timed, Uriah. GG on that one. I think Uriah was almost done with you. And well done, Steve, on 5 years of Atlas of Joy. How about that? How you doing? Thank you so much for doing them. I appreciate you. How's your week? I hope it was good. Shame we didn't win that RE9. Shame. Absolutely shame. Gonna have to file a complaint to MASH for riggery. Yeah, it is Pokemon Day though, isn't it? Isn't it? 30 years of Pokemon today. Oh, excuse the broken fringe. It's wet outside. And then I also decided to take 6 million selfies a little minute ago because I felt creative. So I took a lot of high voltage selfies. How are we all doing out there though? Oh, we're good. Then what looks different? What do you mean what looks different? Is the fact the camera's still on a bit of a wonky from the Elmo stream? Because it might be that.
Warning.
It might be
the
that.
Slayer has entered the facility.
It might be that. Lots of noises. How you doing, Cost? It's been a hot minute. How you doing? What's down with you? Also, no, just Zelda. Oh, is that today? Did Zelda 1040 today? Did they? Is it today? Let me play a Song of Time real quick. Thank you. You're under my ear hole. Sorry about the wax. It's okay. I'll make sure to scrape it out because I actually do like earwax cleaning a lot. So you're going to hear in 5D by the end of this stream. How you doing, J-Rex? What's down with you? I hope you're good. Right. Oh, what can I yell at you all about this week? Oh, yeah. I hadn't seen you since last Saturday. Because last Sunday, I had my first rot day of the year. I had a day off. So if you wondered where I was outside, breathing air. I went outside. I went axe throwing. Went surprisingly better than expected, actually. Really much better than expected. I seem to have a natural flair for throwing axes and getting them to stick into walls. So that was nice. And then we went off for udon noodles, which I very quickly discovered after ordering udon noodles. I don't like udon noodles. Which that was a bit annoying to find out, but the broth was good, so I can't complain too much. But also, I wanted nudes, and I couldn't have nudes. Sad times. I love noodles, just not udons. Hello, Humor. Oh my goodness, I just absolutely butchered your name, didn't I? How you doing, Humor? What's down with you? I hope you're having a lovely day. Ooky's natural axe moidura. I just seem to be really good at throwing them. I was really surprised. I can't do the underhand too good. Well, the double hand's all right, but I have to fling them in a really specific way, like an anime magical girl. It was really weird. I kind of had to do like one little bounce, and then as I flung it like this, and I kid you not, it was like this. It was like, oh, the lightest little throw possible. It was, to put it bluntly, it was like what you expect a girl throw to be. So I went, and then one leg had to pop up behind me to go, ah. It was really girly, but I seemed to get in the wall every time I did that, so that was great. So if you see me running at you in a very like anime girly way, because I'm gonna throw an axe at you. Enjoy your look out there. It's nice to see you again, buddy. Have a good one out there. Hello, Nerd. How you doing? What's down with you? How are you? Actually, my name is Humayra. Did I say correctly? You're gonna have to let me know because I'm absolutely terrible at names. I butcher them all. That's why everyone gets nicknames. How are you? I'm okay. How are you doing? What's down with you? Actually, it ain't about power. It's about technique. It literally is, because you can throw them too hard and they don't quite get enough like turn to hit right, or they get too much turn and bounce off. It's crazy actually how much technique is actually involved. I was very surprised. You look cute while hunting your prey, all the better. To be fair, it didn't help that I had a corset on. I had a proper little like Lolita frou-frou skirt with a petticoat underneath as well. With my little striped tights and my boots on. I definitely looked extra girly that day. I was like, if I'm going outside, I'm going to put high effort into it. And it definitely went really for it, to be honest with you. I'm not surprised you have to throw an axe in your own special way, Ooky. Well, I thought I was going to throw it like a butch bloke, be like, but no. Had to put my own flair on it. Because, of course, can't do things simply. Hello, Mr. Lovechuck. How you doing? What's down with you? I hope you are well. But yeah, no, Rot Day was good. It was really, really good. Had a lot of fun. It was nice to go outside. And then, yeah, I just chilled out all night then on Sunday. It was quite a rush night because obviously got to go to work on Monday. But it was all right. Did a lot in a very short while. And then Monday, I went to work. And then I was fine. Tuesday, I went to work. I was starting to feel a bit dodgy. Wednesday, I got onto the train and I realized something really very unpleasant was that I feel like I'm not well because Smat was not well on Sunday, so I got Smat lurgy. Well, not quite to the way that Matt has gone it. Smat's gone it really bad, really, really nasty. But for me, so far, it's been nothing external. Like, Smat was like snotting all over the place. His throat was burning. For me, it was all like, I feel sick. Like, my temperature's all out of whack. I feel really like up to here with snot, but there is no snot. I just feel like I have a cold, but it hasn't onset into an actual fully fledged cold, if you know what I mean. It's weird. And I was getting really bad on Wednesday. Like, I was starting to feel really rank. So I had to say to my workmates, like, I'm going to go home during my lunch break and I'm going to work from home. And they're like, you're right. I'm like, yeah, I just feel like I'm dying a little bit. And they're like, don't you want to go home now? I'm like, I just spent 2 and a bit hours getting into work. I'm going to sit down for a little bit before I go home. But yeah, I ended up working from home then. It's very loud. I ended up working from home then for the rest of the day. And then, you don't want to bring down the entire office. Yes, I do, because they always make me sick. But yeah, I also didn't want to make my teammates sick either if it was going to go into something really nasty. Plus, I didn't want to travel after working 8 hours. Plus, you know, the extra, was it 4 or 5 hours I've already been awake prior to that. To then have to travel home. And every single day for the past couple of weeks, my trains have been late on the way home. So I've been like, my travel's been like 3 hours getting home sometimes. And I didn't want to have that risk of a third night of like really long journey while I don't feel great. So I was like, I've got home. And I still don't feel particularly amazing. I still very like lurgied, but not, I don't think it comes across that I've got a lurgy, but I feel lurgy. It's a weird one. Really weird. I was kind of feeling weird too, but in my case, it was just exhaustion. I think mine is genuinely an illness. It's just, it hasn't evolved to the point of like being extra gross, but we'll see what happens in a few days. I should be fine. I've been eating all my vitamins. I've been eating properly and stuff. So we'll see.
Unclean.
I know. Maybe I got a runny bum now. Maybe, but that sounded horrifically empty in the chamber for a runny bum. How you doing, Zerg? What's down with you? Down with the sickness? I hope I'm not down with any sickness right now, but I think I might be getting a little bit sick. We'll see how I feel over the weekend. If I feel rank on Sunday, I'm going to work from home on Monday and just say to them all, like, yup, I feel sick still. They all know I'm not particularly 100%, and I'd rather go into the office when I feel at least 95%. If I don't feel 95%, then I don't want to be in the office because it's such a journey to travel in for. Good thing Burger Boy is very clean. It's true. He's an amalgamation of many snots. So what did everyone else get up to on Sunday? Or what did you get up to this week? Did anyone do anything nice? I want to know. Oh, I did something very exciting this week. So you all know I've been saving up to get myself like a vlog / IRL stream set up. Especially for the vlogging side of things. I really want to take you guys on my journeys when I go outside and stuff. So, hang on, let me just unplug this a second. There we go. So, I finally took one step towards it. No, I have not got the Osmo Pocket 3. I want the Action Hero 6, or whatever it's called. Either way, I got the DJI mics now. I got 2 of them, so Weeb and I can have one on our travels, so you can hear us just chatting trash, probably. And whomever I may be going out with, at least then they also get a microphone. But I finally picked up one of those. I got the 2s instead of the 3s because they dipped in price this week. They went like 100 quid down. So I was like, oh, yeah. So I picked them up 100 quid cheaper than they were normally. So I bit the bullet, did that. Now I'm just kind of waiting a few weeks until I feel ready to buy the next bit of kit, which is the camera itself. And then I'll have a good half part of the IRL stream, but I'll have the entire vlogging setup ready for DreamHack because I really want to maximize my time there and really take you guys on a journey of what this convention is going to be like and what we get up to. So I'm really trying to make sure I get that all sorted in time. Not just that, I also bought one part of my cosplay. I found the perfect base to work off of. I do need to buy a couple more bits and bobs, but, you know, we all know cosplay's not cheap. I mean, cosplay can cheap if you buy a ready-built thing. But we all know what I'm like. I'm not fully, like, built from scratch. I'm more, I'll get a base and build on top of it to be what I want it to be. So I got the base. I now need to buy the wig. I need to buy some foam so that I can hopefully make some bits and bobs myself. I need to buy one extra bit of garment, and I need to buy a bunch of fabric to try and make what I want. So here's hoping. Oh, and I need to buy gloves as well. Got everything else. Got tons of makeup. But, yeah. Starting to work on the cosplay. I'm going to get the new Zelda leg on Sunday this week. Then I'm going to try making the new display case. Ah! Do it! Do it! I want to see pictures, please, Kate. Thank you. How about you, JC? Do you have the Osmo Pocket 3? Hello, Midnight Minute. Hello, Hot Tick. How you guys doing? What's up with you? I hope you both are well. I really do. But yeah, working on the cosplay. It's going to be a little bit different than what we all anticipate because as I was going through my list of things I want to cosplay from video games, one thing kept tickling the top of my head of going, you know what? If I'm going to cosplay, I should do something that's kind of extra particularly close to my heart. So I'm doing one that I've always wanted to do since I was a young teenager. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to tell you all, but I'm quite excited about it. I told Weeb and we was like, oh, hell yeah. So here's hoping I do it right. As per what to expect from when I do dress-ups is they're never going to be completely canon. They'll have... How I try to do most of my outfits and things like that is, what if I drew it? You know, what if I drew the character? And that's how I'm trying to go about this cosplay is, what if I drew the character? What would I change? It would still have a lot of the original canon things that make it, but also my touches. So I'm quite excited, very excited about trying to modify this to my vision. Which of all the things, all of the things, because I'm a nosy Parker. I've heard people mention it, they really like it. A lot of people do, yeah. The only trouble with the pockets, because they come on the little stand, is if you just, like, break the stand, you essentially break the camera. Because they're quite involved in the stand, you know, because you can flip them all over the place and stuff. So if they break, you're kind of doomed to have to buy a whole new one. Which this is why I just want the little action camera, which is basically an overpriced GoPro. Is because at least then, I can put on wherever stand I want. It's just the camera I have to take care of, you know, rather than the entirety of it. As always, I'm excited for whatever you're cooking up. I'm very excited about it. I think I'll dress up on the Sunday. Although I know most of the time the popular days for cosplay is a Saturday at a convention. Saturday's going to be a really long day. Really long day. And I kind of just want to do a nice chill Sunday while I break back into the world of dressing up at events again, you know? Because it's been a very long time since I dressed up for an event. Years, in fact. So I want to get into it gently to build my confidence back up that way, you know? Nice pants, love the jacket, and thank you, they're my pajama bottoms. Plus this is my pajama top too. It's a onesie, but I got the bottoms on for extra coverage because they are shorts. Hi, Hot Tick, how you doing? I'm doing good. Good. And run into an old friend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time. And I almost cried because she was an old crush I had a long ago. But super happy for her now. And just super glad that she's still my all-time favorite human to see and talk to. Oh, lovely. Well, I'm glad you got to have a run-in and have a good old little catch-up. Good. That's lovely. That's very cute. It's very, very cute. Right. Should we get doodling? I think it's time to get doodling. Yeah, that's weird. The stand being part of the camera, yeah, it's cool because it means you don't have to think about a tripod. There's extra buttons and stuff about it, so it just flip-flops back and forth. Easy peasy. Right, first things first, though. Will it flick? Will it flick over? Do I have to do it all manual? Probably. Give me a minwah. Capture specific window. Yes. I would like to capture this, please. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna have Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams on in the background. We haven't done this in a hot minute. in a hot minute. I don't even think we got another puzzle loaded. No, we don't. I think it's about time. I actually do think it's about time we have a new one. So, let's just pick a random puzzle. For those who don't know, we often have this running in the background. It's called Jigsaw Puzzle Streams. It's a free-to-play jigsaw game. You don't even need to buy the DLCs because I got them all. It's absolutely fantabadosy. Let me get the room code. You don't even have to add me on Steam. Don't even have to add me on Steam. You just need this room code, which I'm going to pin at the top of chat. /pin Jigsaw. Room code. There you go. And then we pin it. And there you go. So if you want to join the jigsaw, that'll be running in the background while I do a doodle. This is where you can join in. If you wanted to build a puzzle together, it's 100 pieces big. It should be a bit of a giggle. In. Nice. Everything's running smoothly. Good, good. Disconnect the keyboard so I got more space to play. Right then, where are we? We are over here. Where is my little thingy? There they are. Undo the pauses. Brilliant. Right then, for anyone who does not know how this rolls on Fridays, we run things a little bit differently than we do. Welcome to my book subs. This is my book. It's a doodle book filled with memories. We are already all the way over. Move the microphone. All the way over to page 5 and 6. And the theme is all things goopy. All things that are goopy. And today we're going to carry forth with them. So if you would like to submit a request, oh dear subscribers, please submit them into the sub requests. It's a channel point redemption. It'll cost you $1 and you get them refunded as and when I get them drawn. And then for those who are in chat who are not subscribed, if you want to be part of the book, you only get 1 request on a Friday. Only 1. So if you want your request in the book, put them in. But remember, they must be all in the theme of all things goopy. So to give you an idea, there's an ice cream man. There's a jelly bean in the sun. There's a ditto. There's a bit of moss that wants to get off a tree. There is muck. There is lamp that is like water goo. Then there is also flan monster thing that's apparently goopy. We also got a snail on a bike. We also got a booger boy who's going to throw over snacks. We also got a tar pit, just to get your minds working. Hello, Saint, how you doing? What's up, what's down with you? Hello, Uriah, how you doing as well? What's up, what's down with you? Wish I could do puzzle on the mobile. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a mobile game. It's a PC game. So you'll have to be on a desktop. You can do it on a laptop, of course, but as far as I'm aware, there is no mobile app version. Smoothly professional stream and all. Nice and professional. At least that's the attempt. That is the attempt. But please submit your requests. They are open. And I await them. Otherwise, they'll just chill out here and just yell at your ear holes. How you doing, Saint, though? I hope you're good. Has anyone watched any new movies? I watched like so many movies in the last 24 hours. Yesterday, I was working on a commission. I was doing a bunch of sketches. A load of sketches, which I hope they are happy with, or they have any critique. I'll find out soon so that I can fix everything to what they need me to. Anyway, I digress. I have watched Jurassic Park Rebirth. I have also... You did the wrong one! That's the Steam request! You need to put in the chat request even, Midnight Minute. The chat request, you sausage. That's the themes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Jurassic Park Rebirth. Wasn't that, I thought it was actually really not bad. I thought it was a bit of a fun adventure. Yeah, it wasn't like how I expected a Jurassic Park movie to go. But it was okay. It was okay. It was a lot of convenience. I thought it was a giggle. And then, I watched Sinners. Sinners was rather good. I quite enjoyed that one as well. I thought a lot of the things that went on in there. I'm trying my best not to spoil it for anybody because it's still quite new. But it was really cool. Yes, thank you, Midnight. Thank you. Melting clock from that one painting. So where it's on its side. Okay. This will be a test of memory. Can I draw a clock better? Thank you, though. so it should be on a branch or something. What if I do it by here? But Sinners, rather good. I really, really enjoyed it. The music in it is quite fun. Very fun. And... oh, thank you for the sub request. Lotion Lady from Guillermo Tello's Cabinet of Curiosity. Gosh, I gotta remember what she looked like. And then, what else did I watch? Oh my goodness. Sinners, Jurassic World. Finally finished Welcome to Derry TV show. Jellyfish, thank you. Finally finished that. Welcome to Derry, really good. If you enjoy the It movies, you'll thoroughly enjoy Welcome to Derry, I think. It's brutal, it's nasty, it's exactly what you expect of the new Pennywise, of what's going on in it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Really grim, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And there's a lot of head nods. I watched Until Dawn as well. Finally watched Until Dawn. Now I can see what a lot of the things that people were saying about it were. And honestly, I enjoyed it a lot. Is that a surprise though? I don't really not enjoy a lot of things. I enjoy a lot of stuff. But I had a really good time with it. It was completely different from what I anticipated. Really different. I thought it was going to be a bit of a copy paste and I was like, what's the point? But actually, the way they went about it made it really fresh for me. So I personally had a really good time, despite the fact I know there's probably a lot of people who are going to be like, which, you know, you're not wrong to feel that whatsoever, because I can understand that being a complaint. But I thought it was really fun that they changed it up a bit. Then, is that it so far? No, I'm sure I watched something else. I'm gonna have to think on that one. The latest It, you watched the latest It. I've seen all the movies, then you should definitely watch the series if you ever get a chance. I think you'd really enjoy it. It's very for the fans, I think. Very for the fans. Oh. I don't think I can fit all the numbers in. Oh no, I've done the thing. It's okay. Gonna make it work. I made it work. Terribly though, but it's fine. I did it. Sort of. You watched the latest It. Oh yeah, the Until Dawn is still on the list. I think you'd enjoy it as well. Because I know you're very much of my sort of mindset, Aura. So I think you'd like that. Do. But man, I really want to just rewatch Iron Lung. That's the thing I really want to just rewatch at the moment. You watched Thurbus? You watched The Mummy. That's the other thing. You just reminded me. Thank you, Aura. Also watched Rental Family with Brendan Fraser. It was rather good. Very feely. Very, very feely. If you don't know what Rental Family is, it's that concept where, you know, people can hire mourners at their funerals. That sort of thing, where you hire people to pretend to be your, like, they know you in order to, like, amp things up. Like, sometimes people rent people to go to their weddings to make them look way more important, or they just want to make the vibe a little bit more hype. It's that concept. For example, in Japan, they have like rental boyfriend girlfriends, where it's just like a boyfriend girlfriend experience. And so that's what it's basically about. Rental Family is quite good. So it's a drama-ish. Yeah, it's definitely a drama. I thought it was quite good. I quite enjoyed it. It's got Brendan Fraser in it, so it was a given to watch it, to be honest. Hello, I'm Berserker. I liked Until Dawn, the movie or the game. I quite enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the game as well. I really enjoyed the movie. Way more than I thought I would. Well, you just kind of brand it. But both, I meant the movie. Yeah, it's very good, isn't it? Mew gave a few interesting points on the Discord about their thoughts on it, which I totally agree with. But I also quite enjoyed how it felt. I thought it was a lot of fun. Like, so much fun. So that was nice. That was very, very nice. There we are. Goopy clock. Sally cannot read those points. Not yet. Not yet. You will do soon. All you'd have to do is like search bar in the Discord until dawn and then you can read them again. Unless that channel gets taken down, then you'll never know. Ha ha ha. There we go. Wow. I like how much effort you put into your drawings. Oh, thank you. I always try to make my Friday doodles way quicker because I know I'm on a time crunch. And also for your attention span. So I always try to be a lot quicker. Which yields interesting results. But I'm glad you're liking how it's going. Don't remove that channel. I probably never will remove the movie channel. I really enjoy it. And then, ooh. Infinity Nikki! For those who know my obsession with Infinity Nikki, they're advertising the next patch. It's gonna be so girly. It's all pink and desserts and frou-frou. It's like the ultimate little girls patch. It's going to be so pink. You can get a unicorn! And you ride them around as a mount if you get this this entire outfit. And I'm dying inside because I'm like, listen, I know I'm a raging goth. I know I am, and I'm a massive tomboy, really, in a lot of my ways. But I love frou-frou, cute, girly things. So I'm kind of excited about it. I want to see what it looks like in game before I decide I'm going to pull on it. But I'm probably going to pull on that banner. Because frou-frou cute. Loves. Unicorns are great. Yeah. I want to wait until someone else gets the full set and then writes the review on Reddit so that I can decide if I want it or not. Because otherwise, there's the motorbike, which is a 4-star. So you can get that in like, well, less than 60 pulls probably. So if anything, that's a good money saver option. I'm curious about the mid-patch banners. Because the mid-patches sometimes are way better than the 5-star. 5 stars often like 200. Yeah. The pities are about 190, I think, or 200. So you want to make sure you have at least 200 if you're going to go for the full 5-star, which is a pain because you're not meant to like pull on every single banner ever. That's just like a given. I'm going to do this. You know how some clocks have like a little round thing that goes all the way around to tell you what second it is? That's what this clock is doing as well. There we are. So that's always a pain, yeah. But at least you can possibly go for the motorbike. Which, to be fair, looks like it has way more outfit flexibility. I didn't pull it for it last time because I think I just got the Crimson Rhapsody, which I still use all those parts to this day, so I'm not opposed to that. But I might pull for it if I don't want the unicorn, just because a bike would be handy because you just spawn it and go off. I have plenty of pulls saved up because I didn't feel like pulling this one. That's fair. I did a little bit of pulling on this one. I pulled till I got the hair I wanted from the mask one. So I got about four or five items out of that set. I wasn't really wanting the full thing. I always pull to get at least the lipstick, the eyes, and the eyeshadow. So I'm always guaranteed going to do about 30, 60 pulls, depending on how many pulls to get the makeup. I don't really care about eyebrows. But I want the pupils, I want the makeup, and I want the lipstick. If they're, like, good. If they're good. I'm self for makeup, that is true. You should always pull for at least the eyeshadow and lipstick, Ulra. So at least give yourself 40 pulls on the 5-star. Because the makeup really changes the look. Really changes the look. I love going for the makeup. But then again, I obviously like makeup a lot. Motorbike good, it does look good. I like my weird little fish bike though. It brings me joy. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys. I started rebuilding my house plot again. I'm about halfway through with it. But I think it's kind of coming out fun. Of course you did. Yeah, it was time. I kind of ran out of things to do this patch. And so I think it was last week where I was looking at floor plans from Victorian houses. And I went, oh, that's cute and doable. I'm going to build that floor plan. So I'm just following a floor plan and then modified it to my taste. What's the thingy this page is? Oh, the theme? It's things that are goopy. So goopy things. So like we got Booger Boy, we got a Tar Pit. We got the ice cream man that scoops out the ice cream out of his head and eats it. We got a melty jelly bean. We got slime. We got Ditto. We got Muck. We've got a melted clock right now. Actually, I think I should just make it look like an actual shelf, shouldn't I? We'll do that. We'll just make it look like a wooden shelf rather than a whole tree. Even though I know the original image is on a tree. But who says we have to do exactly as that? Also, I think I got inspired to do a painting. It's been ages since I've thought about painting. I mean, like, I've been wanting to paint for a while, but I just couldn't think of what makes me want to paint. Like, whenever I paint, I'm usually an emotional painter, so I don't usually paint until I feel really, really, really emotional. Nothing sad, right? No. I'm not depressed or nothing this time round. I'm feeling really optimistic. Like, really optimistic. Like, I feel like there's a lot of fire in my gut at the moment. And I'm very curious about a lot of things. And those are the emotions that are pulling me into painting this time round. Did you just see that? What the hell did I just do? I don't even know. I didn't even think I picked that up with that enough force, but okay. Just had my Spider-Man moment. But no, I have a lot of good feelings at the moment. And then I drew something that I was going to draw digitally. And I went, but what if I paint it? So I might start painting again. It's been a very long minute since I've last painted. So I might give it a go. Very optimistic. Yeah, I don't know. I have this, like... There's something in my gut that feels really warm. It's not a poo, but, like, something feels really, really warm inside. And I just want to unleash it on a painting. Which... When I say I'm emotional painting, when I'm an emotional painter, it's not that I'm always depressed when I paint or I'm hurting. I paint when I'm happy too. But like, it has to be a specific kind of happiness. It can't be just like, oh, I'm content right now and everything's all right. Or I've dipped a bit and things like that. It has to be like a really extreme emotion for me to go, yes, I'm ready to do some painting. And I think I'm there. I think I am finally ready to do a new painting. It's going to be something a little bit different. I think. I basically just want to do something really whimsical. I don't even know if I've got the skills to do what I want to do, but I'm going to give it a go. It's been like years since I've last painted an actual canvas. So I think I'm going to start prepping a canvas this weekend. I'm going to start mapping things out, but we'll see. So is it brandy? Nope. I don't drink hot drinks, and I also don't really drink alcohol very often. So none of that for me. How you doing, Semi-Green? As I was there with you. Not a poot. No, it's not a toot. Who's gonna love whimsical? Yeah. I don't know. Just something sparked me and I went, ooh, yeah. And again, I was gonna draw it digitally. And then I was thinking, no, I think I'm gonna challenge myself and try and do this in a physical media. So I'm gonna try it. I knew bringing a sketchbook into work was going to help me out. I got a tiny little sketchbook like this big and a bunch of sticky notes. And I try my best to at least once a day do a little bit of doodling. And that's reinvigorating me a little bit. There we are. There's a melty clock. Doing a lot of digital lately. Yeah, all my doodles at the moment are digital because I'm keep working on the new intro. Which again, not a bad thing. It's just what it is. This was for Midnight Minute. I'm going to write your name along this side. No, I'll write it along the top for a change. Midnight _ minute. You know what? I have a really hard time spelling the word minute. I don't know why, but I've always had a weakness to it. There you go. I hope you enjoy your melty clock, Midnight Minute. I'm going to move this one over here. Bring it up close to the camera. It's going to be a little bit blurry. But you're going to be able to see it. There you go. There's your melty clock on a shelf instead of a tree. Jumped on a bus, I fell over when it was around the corner. No, are you okay? Is your knees all right? Semi-Green, are you okay? Hope you haven't scuffed up your knees, because that'd be most dreadful. I've been getting back into guitar a bit too. Also, I've been feeling the more energy. So that's good. I'm thinking about trying my hand at making my own piece sometime. You should do it. Definitely not loaded to do. Oh, you should just do it. Give it a go. See what happens. The lotion lady from Guillemette Toro's Cabinet of Curiosity. I can't even remember what she looked like. I just remember her being a goopy woman. So I think I'm just going to draw a goopy woman. And it will please do it. I want to see the doodle, please, Kay. Thank you. Please. I say the doodle. The doodle in the sense of the ear holes is what I want to hear. Hello, Music Man. How you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you had a good week. I've spoken to you since a while. That's a point I should yell about. Thank you to everybody who turned up for the crowd control last Saturday. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad to have done it to the point that it's made me really super duper, like, excited about doing another one. I have ideas. Don't know when I'll activate them because I got some other things I want to get done first. But I'm really excited. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I can't believe I streamed for 9 hours. Never getting merciful in the end. I was very lucky for chat to take pity on me towards the end. Brutal, though. It was a very brutal day. There was one point where I was like, I'm done. And that's when I was nearly on 7. No, yeah. Nearly on 8? No, it was definitely going on 7. And then I got ported just as I nearly touched the doors. And I think that was the most the moment where I was like, I'm done. I'm so done. Nearly 7. I can't believe in all of that. I've only ever been to Riften once, though. In all of that. I'm just sad I lost all my channel points from the Sky stream. Was fun annoying Ooky for 9 hours. You say sad. Surely you should be overjoyed to be part of my memories. Because it was a very lovely day. I had such a good time. And it was nice for, like, for you all to have a chance to get your own back annoying me. So I hope it was fun. I hope it was really fun for you guys as much as it was for me. Because I did have a good time. Once, to be fair, if you almost touched it the first half of the scene, but you missed a turn and then someone teleported you. Yes, true. I was very close. Thing is, I didn't realize until I was at Riften at the end that Riften is like, it blends into its surroundings a bit. You won't really take notice of it until it's like right in front of you. It doesn't really pop up on the map properly either. It's a very hidden city. So there's no wonder I walked straight past it a couple of times. Riften is tiny. It's tiny and it's hard to notice. Everywhere else, it was like huge, cascading buildings, you know, really obvious. Riften blends in so much. You can blink and miss it if you're not looking very carefully. Thank you, Nightmare. How you doing? I'm almost done with you. If you walk around, it's tiny, but inside the walls, it's huge. Yeah. I honestly couldn't get over it. I couldn't get over it. It wasn't until after when I sat with Wee, I was like, it's no wonder I missed it lots and lots. By the way, I'm just taking it as inspiration, or I'm just drawing a very goopy lady now, if I'm honest. I hope that's okay. Been having a whale of time. I have noticed you've been playing a lot of Skyrim VR. How is it in VR? I've been swinging all over the place. I'm blocking. I bet it's really fun to do all the archery like it. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Good. Downloaded 118 mods now. Nice. I forgot how much fun Skyrim is, actually. I know Skyrim's fun because I spent so many hours in it. But also, it's one of those games you can really time sink into it. Last Saturday went so fast. So fast. Playing a bit of Skyrim when I have the time. Nice. I've modded the hell out of it because you have to get it stable. It's going to be a different experience. Is it good, though, once you got it all modded? I mean, I assume so because you haven't stopped playing it. But sometimes it's annoying to mod. Yeah. It was way easier way back when it was all on Steam Workshop. It's also really hard to mod when you live in the UK. Because they use things like Nexus mods. You have to send in, like, your face photo. And, well, it's only if you want to download mods. But it's not always adult mods. They just be classed as mature because they're a bit too memey. And it's really annoying. Really annoying. Ah, so good. You can always grab hold of people and heck them with a axe instead of having to chase them around. Oh, that sounds actually really up my alley. That's the point. Weeb and I haven't tried using the VR setup since I got this PC. That'd be something next we need to explore once I'm done with the GameCube. I always use Nexus. True. To be fair, it's because I came from Steam Workshop. It was just... Nexus was around, but it wasn't something I was very versed with. I was more versed with Steam Workshop because it was all there. And then it was all gone. It was like, oh. Yeah, but it has 18 plus content now. Yeah. When I was trying to find some of my old mods, it made it incredibly hard to look around because so much of it's 18 plus. I'm waiting to ask if I found my steak okay. I said, sure, it's next to my potatoes. Thank you for that. Thank you, Semi-Green. Only use Nexus for the body mods. I want proper looking people as opposed to the old leathery people. That's fair. I still do love the alternate start. It makes it really fun for when you want to roleplay your characters, which I do a lot of roleplaying when I play Skyrim. I'm like, I'm just a lowly farmer who now needs to go into the city because I got to go and sell my potatoes. And then get lost on the way and then have to make my way. Or I am a Khajiit who's left their caravan and I'm going to try and make my own journey through this world to become extra wealthy. And I'm going to pick up a bow and arrow. And I find it makes it really fun doing it that way. I kind of want to do a shouty playthrough and get all the words. Oh, I should do that. 110%. Ultimate Start is godly. I like being someone other than the one they call fixthestuff.exe. Yeah. Because there's only so many times you can sit through. So you're awake. And you're like, I'm awake. Messing up because the dragons are now big textureless blobs. Unless they die and turn back to normal. It's too funny to try and fix. Deep. I kind of want to see a print screen of that. If you're able to get a print screen, can you please share? Because I need to see that. Darrow of Shove is like, yes, I am awake. If I play Skyrim too much, my dreams start with Skyrim intro. Honestly, that's not that is literally how it does. It gets wiggled in there. Skyrim becomes life. And wait, but am I alive? I hope you're feeling quite undead here. I hope. I saw some mods that make dragons bigger and more dangerous. Ooh. Okay. What's that like? God, my fringe is so broken. I need to wash my hair tonight. That's what I need to do. Here's a fun one. You've got to mod Alternate Start into VR because the opening cutscene does not play well with a headset. Physical is mental. You end up falling out of the car before you go to Helgen. You thought they fixed that, wouldn't you? But I guess that's the usual, it just works kind of attitude, huh? I was very surprised when getting the crowd control stuff working. Is that they still haven't fixed the tabbing out thing. I was very surprised by that. I thought it would be fixed by the anniversary version, but nope, you still can't really tab out very well. I'm gonna give them a wavy hand. Oh, they only got 4 fingies. Also, Dragon Skyrim, wyverns. I mean, yeah, if we get really specific about it, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. But also, Dorgans. It's a type of Dorgan, really. Also, imagine the guy watching your face morph into the intro carriage with the lines. Imagine. Must be horrifying to be an NPC. Friends remind me of Goosebumps. Oh, yay! Those garbage pile kits. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing, Itchy? What's always that with you? How was your week? Imagine a guy watching. Oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, maybe an ES6. I'm so curious to know what they're gonna do with Elder Scrolls 6. I'm very curious. just want to know already, to be honest. Stuff feels alright, I think. I haven't got a clue. I have not got a clue. By the way, Aura, this is for you. She's very melty. Very, very melty. I might actually just, like, try and shade in around her a bit, just to make her stand out from the page. I'm in bed. I'm bulge. How is bed? Is bed cozy? Oh, is it warm for anyone else at the moment? Or do I just have a temperature? I feel like I've been bloody boiling today. Ooky has Elmo melting from the fire in the gift post. I'll totally do that one. Thank you. I decided semi-green. I need to make more cursed emotes. Emotes. More gifts. More cursed gifts. So if anyone's got any suggestions, pop them in stream help of what you would like to see turned into a gift by yours truly. And at some point, I'll have to look into doing another stream of it. Or I just do it on my own. You got a plague. I got the plague. True, I probably do have the plague. I'm gonna have boils under my armpits next. Scroll 6 better be the entirety of Tamriel at this point. 15 metric years they've been working on it. True. True. But also, could it be that they have a new engine? One that actually, dare I say, works? Who knows? Probably not. It's probably going to be the same old engine. A new engine? Could you imagine if that's why it's taken so long? I mean, that would make most amount of sense, right? But I doubt it. Find it alt tab. Oh, imagine now. It'll just be Game Biro 2. Yeah. It's going to be made in Gmod next. It was 39 Celsius in the office today. Ugh! Did someone put up the aircon? Now it's at 39C. Ooh, how you doing, Flaker? By the way, what's up with you? Well, it says they're dragons, they're dragons. That is true. In that world, they're dragons. In our world, we know they're wyverns. So I guess it works. The temperature's gone up quite quick, but you've just become used to the cold. Maybe. It hasn't stopped raining here, though. I've got to tell you that much. Ring, 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 ring. Hi! Is this missooky speaking? It is. Hi, hi. Hi, missooky. How are you? I'm okay. I'm a bit plagued. How are you doing? My friend is broken. How you doing, Flaker? Fabax. How you doing, Fabax? I hope you're good. How you doing, Fabax? What's up with you? How was your week? I hope it was groovy. Mine was busy. But when is my days ever not busy? Do you want mods or do you want a new engine? I kind of would like to see what they do with a new engine, to be honest. I'm always curious by new engines. I just hope they're not going to do an Unreal 5 or something, to be honest. Like, I don't have that much against Unreal and all that, but like, the amount of things that don't work with Unreal, it's cool for like indie devs and all that, but I find it's not very good at being optimized. In my opinion, it's very poorly optimized a lot of the time. It makes it incredibly taxing to play. So I kind of would like, I don't know, something else, I guess. Adverts, everybody do in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Prepare to get up and go for a poo-poo or a wee-wee. Go and take care of yourselves. Hope GTA 6 has GTA 1 top-down mode setting. Oh, that'd be so good. New engine could be moddable, so yes. Both, yes. I'm good, just tired. My week was good. Had a date. Oh, there is love in the air or something going on here. Have another Saturday. Ooh, with the same person or so indifferent for a pact. Spill the deets, because I'm an OZ lady who doesn't get out much. It's easy enough with some design. Yeah, it's Unreal that doesn't work with Unreal 5. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I see the Unreal 5 pop, I'm like, all right, here you go with Bucky Mez then. There's a reason people sticking with 4. Yeah, but even then, it's still like a bit buggy, I find. And what's the other game engine people use a lot? There's a lot to performance of possibility systems out there. Yeah. Let's reject that one for Aura. Next is a jellyfish. Next is a jellyfish for fish. Same version, she is nice. Ooh. Love your date goes Well, I really do. I really had a lot of put into new technology looking fancy out of the box. And less in performance and possibility systems, I think. Yeah. I wish it was a bit more optimized so that it would work on more systems, to be honest. Everyone, adverts are about to begin in 3 seconds. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to draw a jellyfish with this brush pen because I think it'd be fun. I forgot to mention, I got Resi 9 installed on the Xbox so I can finish your workday. Hell yeah, I'm jealous. I hope you have fun with that. You'll have to give us your review when you're done with it. But obviously no spoilers because I haven't played it. Unity and Godot. That's a Unity. This new year game is done in Frostbite. Yeah. I feel like a lot of games should just be done in the Source engine. Is that sacrilegious to say? I feel like whenever I play like games that are done with the Source engine, they're not that bad. Or at least maybe I haven't played ones that have been bad. Maybe. I don't know. I think Valve can put all the resources into the game to make this work right. True. I'm kind of expecting them to come out with a new engine. Especially with the Steam box that's coming out. I'm expecting them to come out with a new engine to show off like how it works. I'm fully expecting that. That is my expectation of them because usually when they come up with something, it's usually to push some sort of limit or to show off some new technology. So I'm very expecting of something. They're working on Deadlock right now, but I think that's Source still, right? I have not got a clue. I haven't played it. I remember getting like early access to it, but I think everybody did. And yeah. I have yet to actually have a proper look at it. It'd be down for them to release the Gabe Cube and not have a new engine to build fancy games for it. Exactly. I'm kind of expecting them to. Plus, could you imagine how good a free advertising would be if they built something like better than the Source engine? Because Gmod was a huge success in advertising the capabilities of creating content with it. And we're in the day and age now where everybody wants to become a content creator, right? So why wouldn't they want to try and maximize people's creativity? You know? Now, we can't have 3 from Valve. It's true. It'll just be called Source Alex. Is the Ketchup Factory a Source engine? No, because it's not an engine. Factories are not engines, are they? That seems very comfy sitting on their piles of Steam cash. To be fair, I don't blame them. Why take a massive possible nosedive in your company when everything is just working great? So I don't blame them for not really wanting to push anything when they're just like, yeah, it's fine. We've got Steam. Everything's good. We don't need to push anything because, yeah, there are competitors, but they're not us. Which is true facts, really, isn't it? Didn't I see something the other day that Origin is coming back? As soon as I saw that, I was like, huh, nope. I'm probably going to avoid as much things from EA these days onwards. That trajectory of that company is just, Origin? Yeah, it sounds like a waste of money. Seriously. Gage is bullying all the super yards and turning them into marine research labs. And before Gabe finds the actual deep sea creatures that we never knew existed. An alternate dimension down below our ocean. When they bought out, yeah, they're already bought out. Well, at least in the process of changing hands. As far as I'm aware, I don't think it's gone through yet. Or more so, it's basically gone through. It just hasn't changed hands this moment. Origin, the EA game server, it was originally, yes. He finds Zen. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why there hasn't been another Half-Life. It's because they are actually on a quest to find Zen. And the day that they do, we will get a Half-Life experience. And that's what will cause it. Half-Life experience, not a game anymore. No, it's real life. Please, let's not find Zen. We don't need Zen in real life. Thank you. Go to Zen IRL. No, thank you. I would very much be happy to stay on this planet to be honest. Will you jetpack at all times? God, no, because I'll just fall in the void forevermore. I like drawing jellyfish. I just like all their tentacles. It's really fun. Is Starbuck gone to bed yet? Starbuck was streaming for like 15 hours. Last I checked. Probably gonna have to sign a waiver. Yeah. Hello, Treehouse. How you doing? How are you? May I ask a Scooby question? Sure, you can ask a Scooby question if you want. How you doing, Treehouse Mads? What's up, with you? Cool out, by the way. Thank you. I'm drawing a jellyfish at the moment. I guess there's a bikini bottom jellyfish more than a real jellyfish. I think it was 15 last I checked. I think they might have been going for like 18 at one point. I could be wrong, but they were definitely gone all night when I checked in this morning where it said it was about 10 hours. I was like, whoa. Then I remember checking again, was like, oh, Starbucks still going, and it was 15, I think. I could be wrong. Who is the real MVP of the team? Velma, Fred, Daphne, Shaggy, or Scooby? If we're talking the movies, like the live action movies, it'd have to be Scooby and Shaggy, right? But if we're talking cartoon series, it's gotta be like Fred and Velma, right? But then I feel like I'm dismissing Daphne because Daphne kicks butt. Daphne absolutely kicks butt. I'm surprised DPD doesn't have the Scooby-Doo team yet. I'm surprised they don't have them yet. I would have thought they'd have them by now. You'd have everyone else. Fred as he drives the van? You think Fred? Fred is a good guy. But I don't think he's the MVP. The Scooby's not even close. True, Scooby is the one who rallies everyone together. At least he's a doggo. Doggos are always the best guys. Shaggy for being a survivor. True. Shaggy, despite how scared he gets by everything, he does pull through for his mates. We can't blink at that one, can we? He's a good lad for that. My opinion, I think the gang will not survive one episode without Velma brains. I don't think they'd ever survive without each other, you know. It's a fully teamwork kind of situ, isn't it? In my opinion, I think the gang will not survive. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Velma is the brains. But Velma is not much... Like, she has one big kryptonite, and that's... If she does not have her spectacles on her, then she cannot see. Which, she kind of needs her eyeballs, because then she can look at clues. And if she cannot see, then she is possibly going to fall into the traps and stuff. Everyone's got a weakness, right? So it makes it really hard. Daphne has a tendency of getting held hostage. She's often the damsel in distress, which is actually could technically be a strength, but that would be her weakness in the eyes of everybody else. Shaggy is very, very, very nervous and anxious of everything. Scooby just wants to numb all the things, which is not a very good strength to have, because if you only want to do things with Scooby snacks, then you are going to have a very bad time trying to find that, I could do this. And then Fred's a bit of a brick, isn't he, sometimes? A lot of muscle, but sometimes not a lot of smarts. I genuinely think that they will have a hard time not being able to survive without each other. Velma's harder than Daphne. I think they're all... Oh. Fred, Velma, Daphne, Shaggy. I think they're all pretty rad. But that might be saying something about me. Although saying that, Velma in the second live action movie, oh my god. I hate the fact that they got tanked on so much, because I love the live action movies. They couldn't have casted them any better. The van does not get to place. True, the van is the real MVP. The mystery machine. It's about teamwork. It is. It very much is. Velma's the only one who never eats a Scooby snack. You know what? I never thought about that. Never thought about that. Maybe she ate a Scooby snack. It might give her the power of telepathy. Have we ever thought about that? What he's saying is that Daphne is the bait. Yeah. Yeah.
In a raw powerhouse way, the answer has to be Scooby, but when it comes to the team dynamic, I think Fred holds the entire team down. He's their heart, and I think they fall apart without him. Either way, much like any polycule with a pet, they always need each other to be at their best.
I just clocked what you said at the end of that. The polycule. Hello, Lamp. How you doing today? What's down with you? I hope you're well. I absolutely love the Mystery Machine team. I think they're so good. So good. I used to love watching Scooby-Doo as a kid. Hello, Lamp. That's why Velma doesn't have powers, because she doesn't eat Scooby snacks. Gonna run now, Missooky and everyone. I'm gonna play some D&D. Have an amazing evening. Bye, Hot Tick. Have a lovely time with D&D. Big punch you, bubblegum. All right, buddy. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us for a little bit. Different always split the gang is a bad strategy. True, splitting up is a bad strategy, but it always ends up resolving everything. So is it so bad if it works out every time? I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Now split the party. Yet no one has died. Evie, but just vibing. Good. I'm glad to hear you're vibing. Sorry to hear you're eepy though. Hope you get some proper rest tonight. It's clearly effective. It's true. It's very true. I just want to spend some time alone with Daphne. I mean, can you blame him? But also, he does have his head down for work when it needs. I'd always go with Daphne to bang. I feel like it's more Daphne and Velma that do, you know, if I'm honest. I've always felt that Daphne and Velma have had a bit more of a warmth to each other than Fred. I feel like Fred has the hots with Daphne, but Daphne's more into Velma. Is what I've always felt. And then Shaggy just wants a boyga. Which I also relate to. No one died if they keep winning. Exactly, so it can't be that bad if they keep winning. Daphne and Velma have guaranteed this at least once. Hey, I mean, it's a gang in a tiny little van. I'm sure they've all gotten quite close. Never thought of that. I never look at them the same way again. Whoa. You are gonna have a bad time on the internet now. Daphne and Velma literally switch pajamas at one point. They do. They do. And this is for fish. Pancakes. Here we are. Oh, there's your toe back. And next is Ooky as Elmo. Melting from the fire. I'm going to do it over this side because this page is, well, over here is being a little bit empty. Melting me. Oh boy. That's what R34 is for, it's true. It was the 70s, okay? Exactly. It's a lot freer, last I heard. It's very free, less judgment. That's your suggestion. It is. We're already at your suggestion. This is great Scooby-Doo in conversation. I love watching Scooby-Doo as a kid. Now I make my 7-year-old niece watch one episode of Scooby-Doo on YouTube, and now she loves it. Hooked, and I feel proud. Good. Should try and get some of the old movies as well. Some of the crossovers were fun. At least I think they were crossovers. Maybe they're not. But do you remember when Shaggy and Scooby ended up at that like Monster Girls orphanage? Where all the girls are like daughters of big scary monsters of like Frankenstein and Dracula and all that. I don't know why, but that episode always blends with Wacky Races for me. But I always get them muddled. Wacky Races was a thing. Supernatural did a Scooby-Doo crossover. Really? I actually picked up Supernatural again. I'm giving it another good fair shot. So I'm having another watch. I've made it to episode 4. which is not very far, but it's further than I ever got before. So I think it's promising. I'm going to keep going. Really Supernatural. Yeah, I keep giving it a go because everybody keeps telling me I'd like it. And every single time I pick it up, I end up not going through with watching every single episode. But I ran out of anime to watch at work. So Supernatural's my next bet. The app was gold. I'm going to have to wait and see. I tried Supernatural a few times. Always stop. Yeah, I can never get through the pilot, which is a me problem. Still have a copy of Scooby-Doo meets Frankenstein on VHS. Oh, I love that. Tell me about it on a scale of Lordo to True Blood. So far, it's feeling kind of mid. But I think it's because it's finding its footing. I feel like it's one of those series that gets better as it goes along before it dips again. I think. Because I have a funny feeling it's going to get really self-aware at some point. And it knows who its audience is. Which right now, I don't feel like it's found its footing quite yet. It's always like giving it at least half a season. Yeah, which is what I'm trying to go through at the moment. I'm trying to go through at least half a season. I'm only on like partially through episode 4. So I wouldn't even say I'm even there yet. But I will get there. I'm determined. I want to watch through at least season 1. But of course, I've been, work's been really busy this week. From what I've heard, it's mostly 1 to 5 that are good. After that, it kind of falls apart. Yeah. That goes for a lot of series, though. After 5 seasons, a lot of things start breaking. Or they don't end well because they've been going for so long. Man, you know what's a series I wish kept going? Is Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. I wish that series kept going. That was such a good series. That was one of those ones that I'm still kind of miffed that Netflix just cut. That should have been at least a 3-season thing. 5 is a lot of seasons. If you're writing a series, why not, please? Yep. One season I want more of is Firefly. Fair. I've always wanted another, what's it called? What is it called? Oh, it's so good. Where is Jessica Hyde? What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Utopia. The original Utopia. I thoroughly enjoyed that series. It's one of those ones not a lot of people know about, which I find baffling because I think it was really, really interesting. Was there some news about Firefly recently? I don't know, was there? Nope. Gotta go in with a chunkier pen in a minute. Then it kept going on because money, yeah. 5 was supposed to be the true ending. Oh, that's good to know, though. And I'll just watch it to season 5 and then stop. Just like Buffy, yeah. Most things need to not be more than 5 series long. And if you're going to be over 5 series, try and add some, I don't know, offshoots instead. When it starts getting to like season 6, 7, it's like, oh god, where are we going to go now? Yeah, it kind of only ever works with things that are like anthologies. I think 5 seasons is enough for any show, yeah. There gets a point where they just overstay their welcome. I don't think I've ever seen a series that's been over 5 seasons long that's stayed good. Most things get really meh after season 3, I find. Lucy! How you doing, Lucy? What's up with you? I hope you're well. Just pretend the final scene from season 5 didn't happen and you're good. Okay. I did watch all the way through to the end Vampire Diaries once. That was a long watch. That and Gossip Girl. Jesus, that thing never ended. Like they ruined Walking Dead for you. Oh, Walking Dead. For me, it started again long after season 2. And then I just kind of kept with it because everybody else was watching it and I didn't want to be left behind. And then there was a point where they advertised a tiger and I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I don't need any more. And I called it a day at that point. The S9? What's the S9? So don't have season 2 for me, but it was Negan's arc. Oh, I actually couldn't do Negan's arc. By that point, I was half watching because I was like, here we go again. Whoa, we got a new place. Oh no, everything's terrible. We must move. Oh, there's a new bad guy. Cool. Oh, everything's terrible. Oh, the team won again. Oh, off they go. Oh, someone died. Oh no. And it just felt very... It kept feeling like it was repeating, which was like, I know in life, that happens a lot for a lot of us. Life keeps, you keep making the same mistakes. But also, it does get long when it goes upwards of 8 seasons and it's the same sort of plot line over and over again. And it gets really hard to have like shocked Pikachu face of, oh my God, I never knew that was happening. Oh no. I would have never guessed. DS9 was Star Trek series. Oh, thank you. You have to say Star Trek with these things because otherwise I'm not going to know. I'm really bad with abbreviations for things. Voyager was good from 1 to 7. True. Thing is, again, with things like Star Trek, they almost run like an anthology where there is sometimes a continuation of a storyline that lasts a couple of episodes. But ultimately, each episode feels like its own self-contained thing a lot of the time. So it works because it's always like a new, fresh story. With sometimes past things creeping back up. So it keeps it feeling fresh. It's kind of what makes Doctor Who work a lot of the times. Is that there could be something that happens like back at the start of episode 1. But then it may resurface later on. But it doesn't impact too much on what has happened thus far. And that each episode can have its own self-contained story, which makes it almost quite everlasting. Although I gotta say, Doctor Who has really fallen off the map for me. But then again, I haven't watched it since Capaldi. But, it's that sort of thing. When it starts going into more of like an anthology thing, it works a bit better to have long series. How dare you? I make 200 miles per hour mistakes per hour. Mistakes per hour! Deep Space Nine. Oh, I don't think I've ever watched Deep Space Nine. It's kind of like NCIS, right? CSI, how those things can keep going for seasons. Because again, it's like there is still a carrying onwards of a story that may creep up here and there, especially with character relations. But it can also still be its own self-contained story, so you can keep going. But when it starts interconnecting too much, where it's like a carrying on of the same thing, it's like that's when it gets a bit long things. Also upset at Game of Thrones and lost final season. True. Thing is about Game of Thrones, it got too big for its own boots with not having the ability of exploring every single thing that happened, which is the big shame of it. I don't think they would have ever ended it in a way that everyone would have been happy with. And that's the trouble when things go on for too long, is when the series ends, especially something like that, is how do you end it in a way that everyone's going to be content? No one's going to be content because you're going to have to go back and fill up a bunch of possibly lost plot lines that didn't go anywhere, things like that. You need to try and write a good ending for all the characters, and there's so many characters in that. That's like, oh, what is a good ending for everyone? Who's going to get their just desserts? And is it going to be worth? I never ever thought Game of Thrones was ever going to end well. At all. Doodles! Hello, Doodles! Once I was down, I'll be right with you. We all, in fact, knew that was happening. The more I see you, the more you remind me of Kate Bush. Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much, Lucy. Is it the wacky fringe day? Because it's definitely a little bit borked. Also, Voyager had common issue of Ship Super Broke episode 1, magically fixed episode 2. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Busy multiple plots, some bigger, some smaller. Yeah, Top Gear UK was one of your favorites to watch back then. Yeah, but Top Gear is different. It's not like a fictional story, is it? That's like having the news almost, but different. It's more of a reality kind of TV show. There was some with the old man stopped writing the book. Yeah, true. It didn't help that the books never ended, so the writers would have to come up with their own thing. And I think that's when it got really hard for them. That, and I feel like they added too much into it. I think they were trying to bring too much of book into the series, which then meant when they didn't explore certain aspects of the book, it felt lost. There were so many characters we saw in glimpses. We were like, oh, they seem cool. And then, oh, they disappeared forever. And you're like, well, I guess I did want to know this story then. I feel like they should have been a bit more with it instead of, if you know what I mean. A bit corseted, let's say. Hello, Jules Jeff. What's up, what's down? How was her hatting time? I hope it was good. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Ooky. Welcome on in. What's up, what's down with you all? I hope you're all well. If you want to know what we get up to in this space, here is an example. My buttons. Oh, it works. What do I do? Oh, I poo.
She's gonna get some toilet roll because she shit herself.
I know there's a mark on the chair, but I did not poo myself. I didn't poo. I promise. That's not poo.
Look at that.
It's not poo. Honest to goodness. But there you go. That's that's an example of what we get up to in this space. How you all doing? Hi. It's not a poo chair. It's not. Everyone on my stream, please go and check out Doodles Jump. They're an absolutely glorious being who come around these parts often and celebrate. So we should go over there and wave our pom-poms at them. Please go over there, give them a follow, give them a head pat. I dare you. I triple dare you. They seem to get up to lots of cozy goodness. So go over there and get your cozy goodness. You know you need a bit of coziness in your life. So why not check out Doodles Jump? Go on, give them a follow. I dare you. Doodle Jump, if you need to run off and do your off streams, okay, more than understand for how you doing today. I hope you're good. GOT could have ended a lot better. Oh, 100%. It could have ended so much better. But it still would have been a disappointment to everybody, I think. The Game of Thrones showrunners abandoned it because they got given Star Wars show. And because they abandoned it, they got fired from Star Wars. It was poetry. Isn't the same people who are doing Game of Thrones the same people who do... No, they're not Stranger Things, are they? Are they? No, it's different. Yeah, it's different. Never mind. Different set of brothers. Wait, Bonnie Blue's pregnant. Who's Bonnie Blue? Love you, wacky energy. Oh, shucks. I'm glad you do. I've got nowhere else to put it, but who? Alex Mack from 1994 Nickelodeon masterpiece. The Secret Worlds of Alex Mack. Am I meant to know who that is? Am I meant to know who that is? No reference. I guess I'll have a good guess on that one. Bitsy would lie. It's true, Bitsy has lied. Bitsy's a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Defo poo. It's not poo. It's my ZZ Raven that lived there. I watered it once. The water ran out. And then it got all up on the chair and it leaked the stain all over the place. So it just looks like poo when it isn't a poo. It's just a plant chair. It was a situation where a lot of people would have had angry either way. Yeah. They could have definitely ended it a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it was definitely not a great ending. But I still don't think they would have ended it in a way that everyone would have liked. Defo poo. I think Scary Movie 6 is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be trash, which I'm really excited about. How dare you? I know that bit is blank. I know. I'm gonna fill up soon. I think Scary Movie 6 is gonna be absolutely trash, and I'm kind of ready for it. I'm not expecting great things, but I'm expecting it to be fun. But as we all know, I'm someone who gives a lot of room for films. Even if they're not great, I always find something I like. So I'm kind of ready for it. Very, very ready for it. I don't think it's going to be like Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. But I don't think it's going to be 5. 5 was the worst one. 5 was 100% the worst. But even though, I still thought it was fun. Three Things is Duffer Brothers. Game of Thrones was Dan Ways and David Benoff. Oh, okay. You can look at Alex Max as a reference. If you get superpowers and can turn into goo, I'll have a looks. I'll definitely have a looks. Do not look at Bonnie Blue chat. Okay. I don't think I would be able to anyway. Can't look up anybody these days. There's no way on earth that Scary Movie comedy has aged well enough to work as a new film in a big year 2000 of no 126. Thing is, it's going to sound terrible. But I reckon they could. But they would have to go about it in a way where they just gloves off. Absolutely gloves off. Go back to their roots. But then again, even when they do their, like, jokes, it's not punching down very much, is it? Well, I'll say that's Scary Movie 2 with... Please take my going hand. If they went back to their roots, I feel like... there would probably be a lot of critique. A lot of critique. But I think it'd be very ballsy of them to do it. Very, very ballsy. I don't know. It's gonna be, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead. It's a funny one. I kind of, do it well and people will like it, honestly. I think they could do it well. I genuinely think they could, because the thing that makes Scary Movie work is all the parodies. And that they were all just dumb fun. They were so dumb fun. I think the trouble with 5 is that it went a little bit too off. Like, I don't know, it kind of lost its spark a little bit. But then again, we do have Cindy coming back, so I have a lot of hope there. Cindy always makes me laugh. I was more like, Anna, best mate Brenda. I think Brenda's coming back, right? Cindy and Brenda, please. If they're back, then I'm like 10% more excited. Hello, Void. How you doing? What's up? What's down? I've had like no OG cast. Yeah, I think if they had the OG cast, it would absolutely up it. Duffer Brothers' last name is kind of ironic because Duffer is a word we use in a place for stupid or idiots. Sometimes I don't know Indian English or anything, but yeah. Well, I get that one because we got moron in Welsh, which means carrot. But moron in English means idiot. It's like gloves off era though. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, you're definitely not wrong. I feel like a lot of things are kind of scared to do anything because a lot of things can kill things off. So I feel like a lot of films are scared to take risks, like horror films. Scared to kill off someone that they don't want to because, like, I don't know, like children in films, they're never in danger, right? That sort of thing. And if they do, then there's uproar. And I feel like it's that kind of energy. I think they all will do it because it'll get a lot of response. Even if it's no good response, people will still talk about it non-stop. It's true. I think it'll be funny. At least bloody I hope it's funny. I hope there's a couple of... And if there isn't, well, we still got 1 to 3 and 4. To be fair, 4's not terrible either. I always remember the butler from Scary Movie 2 with his strong hand. Yeah. I like the racing on the wheelchairs. So good. And then the basketball bit. Oh, in fact, pretty much most of the movie's pretty bloody good. But Scary Movie 1 was the cast. It was so good. Scary Movie 1. So good. You're the OG cat. Oh, I'll take that. Well, the popular shows seem to be really careful with their formats nowadays. Well, I don't blame them because we have moved on a lot as people, I like to think. We've moved on a lot. We are a lot more aware of each other and a lot more aware of ensuring that we're not just being in, like, we're punching down. We're not dragging people for the sake of dragging. We're not making, like, low bar jokes. So I'm not surprised, to be honest. Not surprised. Plus, we're in the day and age where everyone's interconnected. So if one person goes, hang on a minute, then we all take notice, innit? We all take notice. So it's a lot easier for us to find things that we go, that's not quite right. What shows do you think should have been cancelled? Again, I'll say the same one I said earlier. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. That was a brilliant show. Should have had more. Should have had more. They ended at season 2, but man, I wanted season 3 so bad. Don't think that should have been cancelled. What's yours? I got on my head, I think Pet Cemetery when I think about killing children in a horror movie. And it, of course. Other than that, I draw a blank. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Can't even think about a Final Destination franchise besides the teen part too. Yeah, there's a lot of teens, but then again, teens do generally tend to be the main demographic in horror films that get off. I'll not be punching down too much, but the formers are also narrative. True. No, we have not seen the latest one yet, Steve. So you can predict which character does what and what kind of twist they'll have going. True. Does Five Nights at Freddy's count? No, not really, I wouldn't say. Well, I guess, but then again, if you're gonna say that, you gotta say, what was it? Black Phone as well, right? I love the Santa Clarita Diet. Oh, that wasn't too bad either. I remember really enjoying it. I wasn't quite keen on the mum and dad the dad got a bit on my nerves at times because he was a bit too quirky. But I quite enjoyed Santa Clarita Diet. I agree. What was that other one that was really weird? Was it the OA? Where that went really off the bloody walls? And then nothing got explained and it got axed. It's like, oh, okay. Never mind. I guess we're just going to live in a world of who bloody knows what happened there. Now it's literally bad time, but you don't see a lot of it on screen. Yeah, unlike things like it, where... Most the implication, symbolism, and all of the PG-friendly things. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's just one of those things. It's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying those, but what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I'm wording it poorly because my brain is tired. But it's getting a little bit deep for me to be able to, like, formulate the words of expression of what I actually want to say versus me just going the dumb words. Couldn't be doing the OA. Everyone raved about it and just made it in through the plot and hated it. I went through season 1 and I thought it was kind of nifty. But I had no idea what the hell was going on. I have not watched season 2, I'm not going to lie. Have not seen it. I kind of lost the oomph. The music kind of grooving. It is grooving in it. Gotta give it to Sean Clapper and his brother. I can't stand the main actress from it. I can explain why. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. There's quite a few things. Archive 81. That was a fantastic pod story. I loved the audiobook podcast story. Loved it. Gutted they didn't do season 2. Oh, disgusting. It bloody was. I'm still miffed about that. I agree. I'm hella miffed. That definitely deserved more. Oh, that was weird. I sell my soul for season 2 of that show, bro. Honestly, same. It was so good. So good. Hated that they cancelled it. Netflix has that thing, right? They're like, oh, this TV show is doing great. It's doing phenomenal. So we should cancel that and let's renew another version of Is It Cake? It's like, great, another. Not to say Is It Cake is a bad show. I actually kind of don't mind watching it. But do we need another one when we can have another archive? Why'd you keep canceling good shows for? I haven't even bothered watching Stranger Things, I gotta be honest. Get my head down 90s. Let's storytelling switches between past and present. It was so well done because, like, I don't know if any of you guys have listened to the original podcast that it's based on. But the way they went about it was really good. Really good. I wasn't sure how it was going to be visualized. It went really good. That's a point. I need to finish watching Limetown. That was a terrific podcast story. Really enjoyed that one. That was messed up at times. I remember watching that when, listening to that back when I worked with Bitsy for the first time after we got made redundant and we were both working on Shaun the Sheep Armageddon. And we were listening to this horrible podcast that was so good. So good. Such brilliant sound design on it. Like Archive 81, I always hear people enjoy these shows and yet they cancelled. I'm sure they're getting getting the viewership and getting profits, but still some reason get cancelled. Honestly, I think it's just like they're probably, I don't know. I actually don't know why. And the thing that makes me miffed more is when they get rid of their Netflix originals. So then you got no way of ever seeing them ever again because they don't physically release this stuff. Wasn't there a series with Bill Skarsgård? I can never pronounce his last name. Do apologize on that one. I butcher names. Bill, the guy who plays Pennywise and Nosferatu. Wasn't he also in a show just before? I swear it was not called The Originals. But there was a show that was on Netflix, which was strange. And you cannot find it now, if I remember rightly. It's really annoying because I kind of want to go back and rewatch it because I remember it being interesting, but I wasn't in the right headspace to watch it. I also hate Netflix. I want to watch this in the search bar, but they don't have it. Sound and visual are just on point. So good. It's crusty tape, status ads, all of it. So good. Supposing numbers, I guess, but it's still annoying. That's the other one. One thing gonna make a bloody season 2 of The Mist. The Mist, the movie, is brilliant, based off the Stephen King novel. Fantastic ending. And then they went ahead and started up a series of it where they were going to be, if I remember rightly, they're going to be a bit more book specific. And then they never did a season 2, which I was kind of miffed about because I was curious to see where they're going to go. I still love the movie. The movie's still better than the series. Still 100% better. I don't think anything will ever top that movie in like reincarnations because that movie is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But they did do a series on Netflix. Wasn't great, but it was interesting. I was kind of curious to see where they're going to take it because again, they always end things on cliffhangers, which does mind that. And if you are a series writer, don't end things on cliffhangers. Complete it in case your series don't get completed, please. Hemlock Grove, that's the one. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's impossible to find now, isn't it? Wasn't that a weird one? I swear it was a weird one. I don't remember much about it apart from some visuals in my head. Season 1, The Dragon Prince got 4 additional seasons, but the archive didn't get a season 2. Stupid. Did they get enough, they didn't get enough time at the time it released? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. It's not a show. It's not legal here. The Mist was awesome. The Mist was very good, yeah. I like the idea of it. The show was sadly focused on that stupid side thing too much for my taste. Yeah. But again, I always give these things a good chance because, like, I try my best whenever I go into something that is of something I love, like an original. So, like, I'm going to bring up Pennywise again. The new It film versus the original. I loved the original. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite things in the world. I love the original Tim Curry Pennywise so much. He used to horrify me, and now it brings me a lot of joy. It's one of those things where it was my nightmares, and then it became the thing I loved. I now find it incredibly entertaining to watch. And then when I heard that they're going to make a new It, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this because I love the original so much. But I went into it with a fresh head space of, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. And if I don't love it, cool, whatever. But I want to see what they're going to do with this thing that I adore. And I tried to go into everything with that mindset of like, it's not going to be the original, and that's fine. They may go about it in a completely different direction. Or I want to give it a chance to see where it goes because I find it interesting to see someone else's input on the same story. I find it really interesting. It doesn't always work. I'll be honest about that. It doesn't always work, but I also find it very interesting. I find it really cool to see someone else's perspective and writing. The show's sadly focused on, yeah. I love the movie Snowpiercer. Oh, I have not seen the movie or the show. No, I haven't got a clue, Treehouse. I should probably check that out one day. Thank you for reminding me. Hemlock Grove got taken off Netflix and some other company has their streaming rights. It's a good way to watch right now, which is a shame. Can we still not watch the Chucky series over here in the UK? That and the new Hellraiser series. I still want to watch that at some point. But again, that's not like anywhere apart from like the States, really, unless you want to pay for it. But like, it's not on any streaming sites as far as I'm aware. I've not had a fizzy drink this year. You make me crave Dr. Pepper. Oh, well, I've only got one more little sip of it and then I won't have any more tonight. I hopefully won't make you want any more. How you doing, Itchy? I hope you're good. And one more miss, not becoming of an age drama. To be fair, you say that they are actually going to be making a new Mist. A new movie. At least that's what I've heard. It's going to be a new movie of it. So don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Sammy Green. Go! Oh There we go. And then Alex Mack from the 1994. You say it's someone who could turn into goo, then I'm gonna just turn someone into goo. Hi, Pink Wizard. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? With Archive, I did the mistake of jumping into season 2 of the podcast without listening to season 1. Oh, that was silly. Thinking that I'd pick it up right away with the show left off, and I got so confused I had to turn it off 5 minutes in. Yeah. With those sort of things, you should always go to season 1. Because they often flow in some which what way, even if they're a bit anthology-esque. Sometimes you still need to go into season 1 to keep you in the world of it a bit more. I'd highly recommend listening to Limetown at least season 1. If you like that high-quality sound production kind of podcast storytelling that's all like through dialogue, you should definitely check out Limetown. It's in oof at some points, really oof, does mess you up a little bit, but really, really worth a listen. I remember watching the It TV miniseries as a kid. It was hard to top that nostalgia. It's so good. It's so good. It, the TV miniseries, was actually how I got my fear of clowns. I thought Tim Curry was absolutely frightening. Absolutely frightening. And then as I got older, I painted myself into a clown, rewatched it, and I was like, oh, actually, I really like Tim Curry in this. He's actually really funny. I actually think this is a bit more comedic than I remember. I can't watch it here either, but I have seen the first 2 seasons of Chucky. Oh, you're so... Now I'm about Chucky show again. Thanks, Ooky. You're welcome. I follow Jennifer Tilly on bloody Twitter, and she keeps like resharing things. I'm like, I want to see it so bad. I want to see Jennifer Tilly again on my screens. I'm so bummed. Stupid America keeping things to themselves again. That's crazy talk, Ooky. Who pays for the stuff these days? I do, because I work in the industry, and I obviously can't promote, sailing scenes or anything like that, because you're kind of killing my industry. But if you're going to do that, that's you. But you should also not advertise it on the internet. But also, please don't do that, because I want a job. Do they give me more backstory getting closer to the core? What? What do? What, wait, why, Dan? Another show, Sarah Connor Chronicles. They cancel that show too. Sarah Connor. Is that Terminator? Can I mention Firefly? Yes, you can. We've mentioned Firefly a few times today, Fury. What do you want to say about Firefly? Also, I'm surprised no one's mentioned Heroes yet. When there are new adaptations, I tend to try and place it in a separate universe in my head from the original. Don't you want comparing things too much? Agreed. Absolutely agreed. That's what I do. I used to be very much a purist of like, but it's not the original. Until I worked on Thunderbirds All Go, the TV show, where it's the rehash of the original series. It wasn't until I worked on that and I had to start watching the episodes to know what's going on is when I learned that I really don't mind it. Really don't mind it at all. It's talking about the Mist. Ah, right, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. They haven't made the film yet. I'm cautiously positive. Oh, that's good. A little bit of positivity. I'm gonna put the goopy lady over here. That's just gonna be a pile of goo up in this corner, I guess. I'm sure eventually the Chucky show will be on Netflix. All the films have been. I hope so. I have my fingers tightly crossed for it. It was awesome, Ooky. Aw, good. Good. I have never ever watched it because I was not much a Terminator fangirl, if I'm honest. Talking of Sarah Jane Adventures, which is an offshoot of the Doctor Who universe, where you follow one of the Doctor's followers from a couple seasons ago before the rehash of Tennant. Sarah Jane had her own series, which not a lot of people seem to know about. It was for a younger generation, because it was on BBC, no, CBBC instead of BBC. It's one not a lot of people seem to know about. That wasn't too bad at times. It was entertaining enough. I'm sure. Oh yeah, the Heroes were a fumble. That was absolute fumble. Gutting. I make the mistake of watching Borderlands movies so bad. I heard. Oh, I'm about to watch Minecraft movie at some point this weekend. That's one of my to-dos. I'm afraid of Badlands to be bad, but I'm surprised ending. I liked it very much. Oh, I want to watch that one. I'm quite optimistic about that one. I'm quite optimistic. I think it's going to be fun. to be honest. So I'm kind of excited for it. K9 from Doctor Who too. True, K9 is in it too. I mean, Minecraft will just be silly, I expect. Yeah, I expect it to be dumb. I want to watch it because I'm expecting it to be dumb. I actually saw a Minecraft movie when and it was fun. Oh, that's good to know. Just take 2 painkillers before you watch it. Might save a migraine after. I'll be okay, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm quite excited about it though, because I do like dumb films. I really want to watch the new Anaconda. I just know it's gonna be trash, and I need to see it. Need to see it. What's the worst movie you've seen? Top 4 worst movies. Oh gosh. Top 4 worst movies. I can't even remember what it was called, but it was this bargain bin horror movie, which it was about a demon baby that actually turned into like a weird bat creature halfway through that attacked in the night. But they kept reusing the same crying baby noise, and it was like every 5 minutes this baby would go wah, and then it would run its full sound, and then it'd go wah, at the same pitch every single time. That was really bad. I can't even remember what it was called. I haven't seen that. Again, it was a bargain bin movie. It was like straight to VHS kind of thing. It was part of a box set of other trash indie films, which they were all pretty bad, but that was the worst one. That was back when I used to pick up like 99p movies and go, sure, let's give that a watch. No babies. It was a demon baby, but I kid you not, it just would go wah, and then the sound would repeat again. Wah. It was like, oh, making it really long. Wah, all over every 2 minutes. It was horrific. But bad movies. That's one of them, but I don't even remember the name of it. It was years ago. I saw it when I was like 14. A new Anaconda film with Nacho Libre and Ant-Man. Yep, with Ant-Man and Nacho Libre. I do like Jack Black to some extent, but come on, he does not have to be in every movie. No, he doesn't. But man's getting his money. Why the hell not? Top 4 worst movies though. Emoji Movie. I actually sat through that one. A lot of people were dunking on it, and I was like, sure, let's have a look at this one. Why are people dunking on it? And I thought I could find some sort of redeeming quality in like the animation. No. There was nothing redeeming of that one for me. Nothing redeeming. It's what made me really realize how Illumination does their movies and why I don't really like a lot of Illumination movies. Usually there's some redeeming quality. Yeah, for me in animation, even if the film's bad, I like the animation or the way it's lit or the art direction, which kind of offsets a bad story because I can look at it as a visual something, you know? But that movie was dreadful all the way through. The jokes are bad. The art direction was meh. The animation wasn't great. The story was meh. It was definitely one of the worst things I've seen. Very bad. If you ever want to look at something truly awful, look up Transformers. As bad as it seems, but it's still fun because it was so bad. See, if it's fun because it was so bad, it's still not a bad movie. You had fun. Back in my late 20s, I rented movies every weekend, and for every A movie, you got 2 B movies for free with it. Oh, that's cool. There's so much trash, but found some trash between. Well, yeah, there's that. Like, I know there's things like Velocipaster and all that, but again, I still find some sort of enjoyment out of them because I'm like, oh, they're dumb. Like, I've watched Sharknado. I think they're hilarious. I think they're hilarious. They're not like laugh out loud funny, but they do make me go, which is enough for me to go, yeah, that's not that bad. If it makes me go, not a bad movie. Usually some redeeming quality, yeah. So the Emoji Movie, was that a cry for help? No, I watched it because, again, whenever people dunk on something, it makes me want to watch it more because I want to find out why. I want to see why is this so bad? Because, again, I work in film and TV. So, like, when someone tells me that something is bad in film and TV, I have to see it because I'm like, why is it terrible? Especially when it's animation. Even if the story is terrible, there's usually some sort of redeeming quality to it. Through the art direction, again, through the animation, the way it's lit, the textures are used, and the surfaces, you know? They are... There's usually something, but the emoji film just was... Ugh. Was plastic. It was awful. First one I've seen is Section 31, the newest Star Trek film. Oh, I haven't seen that one. First redeeming quality, exactly. I watched the first Sharknado. It's silly, yeah. But was that Velocipastor? Yeah, so it's a pastor that's a Velociraptor. Well, sort of. Sort of. But there's a pastor in it. There's a Velociraptor. It's dreadful, but also kind of... I think the most boring horror movie I watched was 100 Tears, Fair Doom. A clown splatter movie? Is that what it was? I like the movie Clown. Clown was a good movie. You'll disagree with me here, but the latest movie which I found bad was Nosferatu, the newest one. That is completely valid and fair. Nosferatu's not going to be for everyone. In fact, a lot of people hated the new Frankenstein. A lot of people hated the new Frankenstein and the new Nosferatu. I'm not surprised by Nosferatu because a lot of people don't enjoy Robert Eggers' work. A lot of people don't like the films that he's made. A lot of people don't like Lighthouse. A lot of people don't like Witch. So I'm not surprised. Not surprised. That's absolutely... Like, I don't agree with your opinion. You're allowed to have an opinion that differs from mine, and I'm not going to judge you on that. But I can see why you would say it's bad. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. Like the Avatar. Oh, the M. Night Avatar. Only true bad ones I think have absolutely nothing to do with them. See, M. Night Avatar, awful. But there's a lot of things in the visuals that I thought were quite cool. The story, you know, we all know what makes it bad. But there was a lot of really cool visuals in it that made me go, oh, I quite like that bit. I like that bit. I like the way they went about that. That's cool. Oh, I like how they visualize that aspect. Ultimately, it's not a great movie. Not that keen on it, but I wouldn't say it's the worst movie that, like, I wouldn't rewatch again because I still like certain aspects of it. It just wasn't... I wouldn't watch it for the movie. I would watch it for some of the visuals. Which, I guess, is still watching the movie, so it counts as not being the worst thing ever. So, do you see the new Frankenstein? You should. If you got Netflix, you should. I don't like 28 Years Later. I was surprised to be in the minority there. Oh, that is completely valid. I'm surprised how many people like 28 Years. I just watched that That was it. I just watched that yesterday. I thoroughly enjoyed myself with it. It was completely different than what I thought it was going to be. Absolutely completely different. But I liked it a lot more than I thought. I thought I was going to hate it. To be honest with you, I thought I was going to be like, well... It's obviously not going to be the original, and that's probably why I'm not going to like it, but I was pleasantly surprised that I really liked it. I really liked it. Now I want to see Bone Temple, because I'm curious to see where they're going with that universe. It's nothing like number one. Number two, a lot of people don't like 28 Weeks Later either. A lot of people hate that one. I think it was bad. I enjoyed a lot of aspects of it. It's obviously not my favorite, so I prefer the first one. I don't know. To anyone who doesn't like Lighthouse, I wish for very Fortnite. Fortnite. William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson stuck in a lighthouse. So good. A movie I didn't think I ever needed in my life. Oh, here's a one that I know was very divisive. Is it Pretty Little Thing? With Emma Stone. That's one I know a lot of people don't really like. I didn't go around to watching Abigail the other day. That was fun. It's so fun. It's such a fun film. It's not brilliant, but it's so fun. I quite enjoyed Abigail. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. It's a dumb fun film. It gives Your Next energy. It gives that sort... No, not Your Next, sorry. Is it Ready or Not? No, yeah, I guess a little bit. It's not quite on the level of Ready or Not, but it's also... It's still got that sort of fun aspect to it. Abigail's awesome. I thought it was really fun. It was one of those ones where I was like, oh, I'm not sure about this, but actually it was a lot more fun than I thought. I watched Megan 2.0 today as well. I watched that during my lunch break. And into a bit of background noise while I was working. Megan 2.0... completely different from what I expected.
friend
Oh, Amazon 20 seconds.
Baphomet just kept their antlers for 25 months.
Thank you, Baphomet, for renewing your antlers of joy and helping me get the funds to buy a new camera for my vlogging. Thank you, silly sausage. How you doing, Baphomet? What's up with you? 3 weeks was good. Just again, different, yeah. It was like Nosferatu with a mustache. My parents actually really didn't like Nosferatu. They found it incredibly hard to understand. They had to watch it with subtitles. And because they had to watch it with subtitles was the reason why my parents didn't like the movie. They were like, we should be able to understand it without subtitles. I'm like, yes, but you're also partially deaf at the moment. You have to turn everything up to like level 99. Suck it up and watch things with subtitles, you sausages. Who doesn't like Nosferatu with a mustache? 28 was good, and I do respect the series like with the movies. Trying to do their own style. Yeah, it reminds me of Ginger Snaps. Yes. I like Ginger Snaps. I have no clue why people like hate Hereditary movies so much. There's lots of online hate for that movie. Do you? Oh, it must be on the different side of the internet because I see nothing but praise for that movie. It was brilliant. Did you like it? I love Hereditary. I like a lot of Ari Aster's movies. I like a lot of Ari Aster's visuals as well, like with Beau is Afraid. Weird movie. Really weird. Really enjoy it. Cloverfield's one of those things. What? A divisive one. I really enjoy Cloverfield because of the whole ARG aspect of it all. Really enjoyed that they did that for 28 Cloverfield Lane. And they did a tiny bit of it for what do you call it? The third one. I can't remember what it was called. And the one I'm looking forward to is Radar 2. I'm so excited for that. I got a little bit of a spoiler. I saw one on-set photograph. And I'm really hyped. Really hyped. I shouldn't hype myself, but I'm quite hyped for it. So I'm excited for it. I mean, I was excited for it as soon as it was announced because it was one of those... It's kind of like Happy Death Day. It's one of those films that I never thought would get a sequel. And then it did. And now I'm like, ooh, Happy Death Day to you is balmy, but it was really fun. It was a really fun extension of the universe that I didn't ask for, didn't need, but I ate it up. It was like an extra little bit of sprinkle on my cupcake. Megan 2.0 is an action movie. I liked it. I like it as well. And weirdly, I kind of hope they take the Megan franchise into every single genre possible. I want a rom-com Megan. Is that wrong? I'm so used to sat here playing the GBA game on my TV. Ooh, what game are you playing on your GBA? Do tell. I want to know, Helix. How you doing? What's up and down? Hey, how you, Ooky? How's your week? Crowd control's up. Crowd control is down. It should be gone now because I deactivated it from my page. You may need to give your page a refresh if you see crowd control. But it was good. Crowd control was a lot of fun. Babadook. Babadook is a great film. Really love the Babadook. That's another divisive one that not a lot of people liked, but I loved it. I thought it was great until the last 5 minutes. Oh, see, I liked the last 5 minutes. I thought it was depressing, and I liked that. Paradox, that was it. Paradox. One not everyone loved, but I still had a good time with. Register of an Oscar. Oh, Toni Collette. I love her in everything. Everything. If she's in a movie, she's one of those actors that I know the name of. If she's in a movie, I know it's going to be a great atmosphere. She's fab in everything. She's awesome. I'm so sad she didn't get recognition for her role in it because it was brilliant. Well, the last 5 minutes, do be careful of spoilers, by the way, about talking about films. We're trying to talk about them as we're looking at them from afar, not too up close. Just because I don't want people to get spoiled by endings to things, you know? I've been listening to metal for 30 years. Everything I watch has subtitles. Fair enough. Oh boy. To be fair, I like watching things with subtitles because I mishear things all the time. I thought the ending was really weak. That's fair. I hope for a third Happy Death Day film. I agree. I'm longing for a third one. Happy Death Day is one of those ones where I went into it thinking this is going to be a teen slasher flick, which is going to make me go, yeah, that was all right. But like nothing that's going to float my goat. But nope. It floated my goat and then some. I was really bloody surprised how much I liked that film. It was so fun. so fun. It had that like Dale and Tucker versus Evil kind of vibe, you know? It had that vibe to it where it's like, oh, it's really self-aware of what it is, but it's really fun to watch, and everything's just brilliant. And so was the second film. I thought the second film was a lot of fun too. Pokemon Fire Red for the 4th time this week. Oh, what do you think of the new announcements? Wind. Do you know which one you want? Wind or water? Enjoy Babysitter Horror Movie. Oh, the one where it's with his. Isn't there 2 of them as those ones as well? The one that was on Netflix, right? The Babysitter movie. Refresh crowd control still on screen. Oh, weird. I guess I'll have to have a look at that. Does it say crowd control in the title? No? Then we're not doing it, obviously. What do you want me to do about it? I'm streaming right now. Do you want me to sit down on the internet and fix things all day? Nah. Rayburn was good. Oh, was it? Oh, wait, no, I've seen that one. I didn't like it that much. I thought it had a good premise, but was kind of weak. Yeah, I thought it had good ideas, just didn't really fully go for it the way I hoped. Which is a bummer. They're still there, just okay. The option to buy coins is up and not the rest. Ah, gotcha. Well, I guess at least you can buy coins to spend on other people's streams. Dale and Tucker is God tier, so good. You remind me of Dale and Tucker for Evil 1 after Gold it was. It's so good. It's up there with like Cabin in the Woods. So good. Crowd control doodles, draw a line. No, I think it's crowd control enough as it is, isn't it? Got antlers, you can request something. This one is for Steve. I'm gonna do it with a chunkier pen. It is basically a crowd control stream. Talking of crowd control, if anyone wants to put in a request that have Antlers of Joy, I have space now. This is Alex Mack. I don't know who they are. But apparently they turn into goof. They drew a massive goof tile. Right there in the corner. They're all sparkly. But there we go. If anyone wants to pop in a request, you can do that. Enjoy therapy. I hope it goes well. Music Man, kick the butt to the bum. Bye 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 bye. That's all me. Don't talk about anything about Bring It Back. Haven't seen it. Have not seen it. I don't want to know nothing about it. I'm trying to keep myself as far away from that as possible until I watch it. In fact, pretty much any horror movie of 2025 into 2026, I'm keeping my arm length away from it because I don't want to know a single thing until I watch it. Then I want to know everything. Not everything that was announced to me personally, but I'm overall very happy with the overall announcements. Announce. I think I'm gonna go for Wind. Nice. And again, I'll buy both. I'm a sucker. Fair do. Quick thing of something goopy chat. Oh, Helix has something goopy. Can I get Grimer? You can once I remember who Grimer is. I know it's a Pokemon. We got Muck and Ditto. Grimer. What does Grimer look like? I should know. But I can't. I feel like they're just Muck, but bigger. I feel old now because you're too young to reasonably be expected to remember Mac. I was born in 1993, Steve. You asked for something from 1994. Please watch Bring It Back. Oh, I want to. It's just not available on any streaming websites I pay for right now. And I am very much opposed to things like Prime, where they're like, oh, you have Prime, but you have to pay extra if you want to watch this movie. And I don't know if I want to pay to own that film yet until I watch it. I kind of miss the Blockbuster sales mechanic of, oh, I think I want to own that film. But before I buy the DVD, I'm going to go to Blockbuster, see if it's on the shelf, and then bring it home, watch it, before I decide I'm going to buy the actual physical copy. And that's how I feel about Prime. I do not want to spend money on a film like that to rent. I mean, I guess I could rent it, but then it only gives you 48 hours at the point you rent it, and I don't always have 48 hours. to like watch something in that amount of time. It can take me up to 4 days to watch an entire movie. So I kind of need a whole week. So I have to plan to renting too. And if I'm going to plan to renting, I'm put off by it a bit more. Whereas with a stream, it's good because it means when I get a time, I can just blast it, you know, or plan my watch. Ugh. I don't want to buy a physical copy because I might not like it. But no, I do want to watch it. I just don't know when it's going to be available on things like Now TV or Netflix. I want to watch Sinners. You should watch Sinners. I just watched that this week. So basically it's the same but bigger. Okay. I guess I'll draw them right next to Muck down here then. They have... Oh, did I draw Grimer by accident? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I guess they can be brothers. You're not bigger. Grimer's small, Muck. Oh, small? Okay, oops. Smaller, like that. They have a hand in the air. Listen, Rai. It's my version of a Pokemon. Times like this, I'm reminded you when download a car advert. Oh man, those adverts were so funny. I think we were all in the same mindset as well. When people started 3D printing things, we all had the same mindset of like, you wouldn't download a car, but you could print one. So technically, you could steal a car. I think there's no set scale for the doodles. Thank goodness for that, huh? Otherwise, I'd be really screwed. There you go. It's a Grimer. Again, everybody, if you have a set of Anna's Joy and you want a doodle, it has to be something goopy. Let me know in the sub request redemption. And you can request something. But I have a quick look at the crowd control stuff while I wait a few minutes. Still love the black you've done now. What, wait, why? Good thing there's no set scale, but you could print one. Yeah, true. Mary got me a t-shirt for Christmas that said, you want to eat a succulent Chinese meal in front of, from those anti-parasite adverts. Oh, I love that. Love that. That's so good. I just realized I don't have my keyboard plugged in. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, I guess I can still have a look. See if there's anything else I can deactivate. Blue, 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 blue. Yeah, that's weird that's still up there, even though I disconnected it. Let's double check that. Did I actually disconnect it? Connections. Yeah, it's not part of my extensions anymore. Aha! Never mind, I just spotted it. Disconnect it again, yes. Did I fully disconnect it now? Refresh? Or I just do this? It's still there! Oh my gosh! How'd you get rid of it? How'd you get rid of it? It's still there! What? What? Huh? How does that work? You all my extensions. It's a virus. Oh no, don't say that. My extensions. Crowd control. Did it. Deactivate it. Is it gone now? It's gone! Okay, noted. Blinking heck. There were 3 points of connection. 3 points. Blinking heck. That took a minute. There you go, Helix. Like McAfee. What's the song? He says be stuck with it. Same with AVG. You're like, I don't want AVG anymore. It's like, are you sure? I'm gonna find a way to get back on there. And you're like, no, go away. No, I'm still here. So, okay then. Alright then, I got some stuff with it. Yo, most welcome Helix. There's your tiny little grimer. Whoop. Right next to Muck. Which, they don't look related, but I can assure you they do. They really do. Again, if anyone has set their Vantas a joy, pop in your request now, or I may open it to chat requests. Because I need more. The one looks cute AF. It's a little baby. Little baby. I'm gonna carry on doodling around things then, I guess. A little bit more. You. I guess I'll just keep going. I gotta tell you guys though, I have not been listening to as much music at the moment. I've been traveling mostly without my headphones in because I don't know, I'm just not in the mood for music. Which is funny because once I start listening to music, I'm like, oh yeah, banger, let's go. But like, I don't itch to put my headphones on. A lot of time when I've been on the trains and stuff, I'm traveling without headphones. Just listening to the world. Open ear traveling. Yeah, I go out for walks now without my headphones on. Just listening to the world and stuff. It's been quite fun. Fun fact is the Gen 1 sprite redone in Gen 3 colors. In Gen 1 was raising the roof. Oh. Thank you for my did you know fact today. I would have never known. I feel like you and Schmat need to talk more, Helix. Because Schmat is a did you know about Pokemons too. It's the thing though, when you're burning out of music for a bit, for me at least, I don't feel like I've been burnt out of it. I don't know. I can't be bothered wearing my headphones. I think what it is I wear my headphones all day when I'm in the office, and then when I stream, I wear my headphones all day. So I think for me, it's a weird mix of too much headphones. So I'm getting a little bit tired of wearing headphones. Even though I've got some new headphones for my ears when I'm traveling, which are nice and light, I guess I just don't feel like wearing them outside work at the moment because I'm just constantly surrounded by sounds. Which is ironic because I know life has sounds, but they're different kind of sounds, you know? I'm gonna spend more time with headphones on my head than not, just like in my life. Yeah, I don't know. It's been quite fun though, walking around without headphones on. Catch some really fun conversations. It's been quite a fun experience. I think a lot of people do travel around without headphones on these days, or without some sort of music in their ears. You and Smat do like the same things? It's true, it's true. Smat's not long been to one of the Pokemon championships. Yeah. He did cool stuff. Na. It's why he's got the lurgy. Probably. Yeah. Don't know about you, but I'm having a really good time. Pokemon lurgy. It's convention lurgy. Go to a convention, expect to get lurgy. No matter how safe you are, you should always go to a convention and expect to get sick. It happens too often. Con flu. It's true, yep. It's true. Remember TwitchCon? We call it Pokerus. It gives us double EVs. I don't know what that means, but okay. They have headphones. I use kippers. As in the fish? As in the fish. Void. What? Fish. What? Am I missing something here? Are you pulling the leg? Best not be. My hips be really dodgy at the moment. I don't use headphones. I just listen to everyone's conversation and take notes. actually do quite enjoy the ambient sound of other people having conversations. I tripped out at the train station the other day. I was like, why can I hear a guitar and someone singing? Do they have speakers on this station? And then I realized, no, there's a bloke sat on a chair behind me playing the guitar. Oh my gosh. Since when do they install speakers on the platform? I was like, it sounds so real. What's going on? Oh, never mind. It's just a bloke with a guitar. Yeah, just a bloke with a guitar. It completely threw me. Completely threw me. I was not expecting it. Usually not busking on platforms. Definitely not. I think the dude was just bored waiting for the train because it was the same day where my train meant it took me about 3 hours to get home. So I'm guessing their train was probably late as well. There's a lot of late trains. Very fair. Yeah, there was a power cut, I think, somewhere along the line. Which does happen, unfortunately. Melty ice cream. I love ice cream. What's everyone's favorite flavor of ice cream? I love a good old-fashioned vanilla. I'm not gonna lie. You can't go wrong with a vanilla. And it's always consistent, usually. Whereas things like mint chocolate chip and strawberry can differ so much. Makes it really difficult to know what you're getting. You like a good sugary Biscoff ice cream? Ah, you're talking Weeb's language there. Ah, has an aquatic sound. Acoustics. Mint choco chip. Mint choco chip is so good. I'm also quite partial to a bit of that. Oh, let's use little stripes by here. Why not? I'll leave a little... No, I won't. I'll cover that up. Fish food will always defeat your willpower. Oh, the Ben & Jerry's one. Moose Tracks? What's Moose Tracks, Metamitten? Do tell me more. I'm curious. Is that a type of ice cream? Like a type of brand? We're talking Ben & Jerry's. Caramel Choo Choo is my favorite. But Ben & Jerry's is so expensive. I can't justify ever buying it. Dark chocolate and salted caramel. I love salted caramel. What a flavor that shouldn't exist but does. Well, Weeb's a man of taste. Weeb is very, very good at knowing all of the naughtiest food out there. Tabasco flavor is... you know what? I was about to ask, is there such thing? There probably is. There's even sriracha ice cream out there. Sriracha. That's the point. Has anyone watched the new Silent Hill yet? I haven't. I'm curious if anyone has seen it. Cookie for a Monster is great. What's Cookie for a Monster? Salted caramel is great, and I find it tastes hit and miss. That is fair enough. To be fair, it all depends how they make it, because sometimes they put actual things of salt into the ice cream. You're like, oh, I didn't expect to actually, like, some salt tonight. Fudge swirls and peanut butter cups and vanilla. Food. I got sick for this guy on the bottom. Looks so close to what I've seen in the mirror minutes ago. The bottom right. This guy with a spoon. That's the ice cream man. Have you ever seen the ice cream man? He's haunting. Really haunting. Sorry to hear you're not well though. Sending all the healing's energies. No, but I've heard terrible things. I've heard terrible things, which makes me want to watch it even more. I'm expecting it to be more like the second movie. Basically feel like a cosplay version of the actual game. You can't salt everything, it works. I like salt though. I feel like I could be part horse. Cookie dough ice cream with the chocolate and whipped cream from Ben & Jerry's. Bloody hell. That's a really fancy one. That is real fancy. I feel like you guys might be the kind of people. Do you remember Pizza Hut? With its self-serve ice cream section? And you can decide what topping you put on top. And how much of. I feel like you guys would be the kind of people who just go all. All of it, actually. Guacamole ice cream print recipe. Guacamole ice cream. It's not my flavor. I'm sure it's someone's flavor out there. Lily pads and swamp might be kind of goopy in a strange way. That's true. I guess if it's really filled with algae, it'd be really, really goopy. Oh yeah, them are the best. Oh god, yes. I kind of miss going to Pizza Hut. Although their pizzas were not the best, they were always consistent. At least the ones I've always gone to. I know it's a franchise, which means not all franchise buildings are ran the same. So there can be a bit of a consistency disparity. But I do remember every time I would go to a Pizza Hut, I knew where I was getting every time. Me walking out with Pizza Hut with a tub full of self-serve ice cream shoved up your booty. Lamp, wherever you get up to on the weekend, is your business. Because we had to name my uni back in the day. We made them regret the lunchtime buffet deal. Did you ruin it for everyone else? Is that what you're telling me? So no one else can enjoy it? The one that used to be on St. Mary's was great. I quite like the one down the bay. You know, the retail park next to IKEA? I remember going to that one a few times and it was consistently nice.
Fallen Helix gifted. Lamp_the_entertainer subscription. Fallen Helix gifted 3 months of tier 1 to Lamp_the_entertainer. They gifted 179 months in the channel.
Bloody hell bells, Helix. 179. Thank you so much for giving out yourself and as a joy to Lamp. Lamp, enjoy your and as a joy from Helix. Thank you for spoiling a glorious being. Lamp, if you want to request something goopy, there's time. There's time. I'm just doing a doodle now. Just giving some things a little bit more depth, I guess. I mean, it was back when I had infinite stomach, so fair enough. Man, I wish I knew what that felt like. An infinite stomach. I am way too quick to fill up. I remember my friends being obsessed with buffets growing up. And I used to really hate going to the buffet because I knew I could maximize my time at them because there was only so much space. Hi, Talia! How you doing? What's up with you? I hope you're good. This thing is kind of horrifying, isn't it? Well, I have an infinite stomach. I've eating once per day. Oh, I have always had too much of a small stomach. It's really annoying. Gets in the way when I'm really hungry. I can't eat lots. I used to think that Pizza Hut is something that existed only in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe. Really? I used to think a load of franchises were friends because of that song that used to go, McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. That song? I used to think they were all mates because of that song. Obviously, I'm terribly wrong about that. Obviously not friends. But it didn't stop me from thinking that. Domino's Pizza Hut. No. I like Pizza Hut ones. They were a lot more consistent in how the pizza was gonna be. They had a falling out, probably because of that song. not want infinite stomach. It's great when you're young, but when you're old, all that food has to go somewhere. But I bet it keeps you warm in the winter. An infinite stomach, but I do have a large appetite. I once ate 38-ounce steak and baked Alaska, which just nearly fainted. Sounds like the waitress never watched Beard Meat's food. Pizza Hut is cardboard. Fair enough. Maybe all one near you just sucks. They are enemies. Oh. Have they gone to war on Harry Hill? I'd believe it. There are things happen on Harry Hill. I used to watch TV Burp all the time when I was younger. So much so, I actually had a DVD of TV Burp of past episodes. I had that for Christmas one year. At least I'm easily entertained, I guess. Someone's here's really bad. I used to love Papa John's, but they closed all their Welsh stores. They have, but I think they're slowly reopening them. Yeah, we used to always get Papa John's. I was not that fussed on Papa John's, to be honest. Their bread always made my stomach feel horrid. Don't know what it was. Because I do not like celiac or anything. But there's something about Papa John's that just never sat right in me tum. Which I guess is what it is. Saying that though, I did have a very nice pizza the other day. It was a Iceland pizza. Can't even tell you what it was. It was a really cheap one. It was like £2. A £2 pizza, which I don't always go for because usually if they're that cheap, they're not great. But I don't know. I said, screw it. I haven't had a cheap oven pizza in a while. I'm gonna give it a go. It was bloody good. According to Weeb, it looked like cartoon pizza, but the cheese actually did the stringy thing. So I was well invested. Absolutely invested in it. It was so good. So good. Hello, Ditto. We're revisiting you. I'm gonna give you thicker line around your edges because you're a cartoon. Yeah. What's the theme here? Things that are goopy. They've got lots of slimy things. Lots of slimy things. Papa John's is also poop. Fair enough. Again, it's a franchise. It might just be the store near you is pants. But it might not mean it's pants everywhere. You know? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to my Ooky for Lands. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. Oh, if you're looking for another thing to do, I'll have another idea. You've used your one request today. You have to wait another. You'll have to save it for next week, Aura. There's an Irish YouTuber Twitch streamer I watched that had Harry Hill for nearly all of his alerts. He used a face cam. He ended up having to change as people from the outside UK island. But it was him? Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble there, do you? If Pizza Hut pizza is cardboard, then Pizza Hut's boxes must be made of pizza. Oh, more pizza? That sounds like a great deal to me. I'll have more pizza, thank you. I'm gonna give him a little heart. Right there. Oh, he's so cute. What a cutie patootie. I'll note it down. Good. Oh, can you do a drawing of the slime person's head? You can put them in the sub request. Yes, we have time. Be specific. If they are wanting something very, very specific or loose. But pop in the sub request. Thalia, you got antlers. You can do that. It is allowed. It's part of how this book rolls. Then we go over to this one. Yes. Thank you. Can you do a drawing of a slime on a person's head? Yes. In fact, I'll draw them right by here to fill up this gap. In fact, I can probably connect it up to this drawing right here. La 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 la. Alright, let's draw a... Ooh, sorry, I forgot my microphone isn't one on a proper arm. Have a fast day. Thank you. How was your rot day? Thank you, Nightmare. It was really, really good. It was really, really good. I had a really good day. I went out axe throwing for the first time. Axe throwing is so much fun. Highly recommend. It was an absolute giggle. An absolute giggle. I had to throw like an anime magical schoolgirl to like get it to land, but it was a lot of fun. Sure, today's the end of Feb. No. Well, maybe for you. Tomorrow is the end of Feb for us. I did it last week. Yes. It was very good. And then we went out for udon noodles. And then I very quickly learned I don't like udon. That was a big shame. But it is what it is. Can't like all the foods you go off to try. Pretty annoying though, because it wasn't cheap. It was still a good fun time. I didn't realize how much I needed to go outside, but I also learned how hard I find it to keep up my energy when out and about, because it's so long since I like spent a whole day out of the house like that my energy started to drift towards the end of the day. I was like exhausted. I hadn't done that much like socializing one-on-one and outside of like hanging out with a weeb in a while. It was kind of hard, but it was good. Axe throwing does sound fun. You'd like it, Aura. It's a lot of fun. You gotta have a really good knack with it, though. You don't need muscle to do it either. You do need a little bit of dexterity, though, because, you don't want to absolutely take your ear off when you're throwing an axe. Thank you for the follow! Welcome to Mocha Lands. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome. I don't really know, but I'm currently recovering from an axe to the head. Do you want to elaborate? Or you're just being edgy and evasive for banter. Support rot days. We love rot days. Rot days are very important to the psyche. Thank you for the beanies! Oh, where's my foot? Got it! Thank you! I should bring your name into your book of beanies. Thank you, Nightmare. Great, I got another alert that's broken, it seems. __1. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Helping me keep my lights on. So thoughtful. Thank you. There you go. In fact, I'm going to put that towards my vlogging gear for DreamHack. Thank you. Out here testing broken alerts. Follower alerts working. Suddenly, bit alerts not working. Can't have it all at the moment. I guess that's what I get for wanting everything. Sorry, I didn't mean to bop the microphone a few 6 million times. I was miles away, she managed to hit me. Hey! You haven't even seen how I throw to know if I had enough power to do that. You would not believe how light-handed I was with mine, to the point that all of my mates were saying about the way that I threw him just made it look like it was floating in the air. I didn't really put a lot of muscle power on it. It just went... Are you a hugger because I'm a hugger? It depends. It absolutely depends for me. I'm not always a hugger, but I do like giving hugs when I feel comfortable enough to give hugs. It all depends on the day for me. Sometimes I'm a hugger, sometimes I'm not. More often than not, I am. But again, all depends on how I am that day. I feel like Ooky's deceptively strong. Oh, I really ain't. I really ain't. I am not that strong. I mean, I'm stronger than I was when I first started streaming, because I work out a little bit more. But I wouldn't say I'm that strong. Lady, you lift yourself, you're strong. I can't do a pull-up though, but I can definitely do things on the pole. But that doesn't mean I'm strong. I'm gonna make this slime have one eye. Because I think it'd be kind of fun. Okay, so when I meet you, I'm not, Ooky at DreamHack. Yes! Please yell at me if you see me. I would like to meet. I want to meet as many people as I can. I'm hoping to bring my little book of meets as well. I can get some more people to sign it. Hopefully, if I can find my crayons. But yes, please yell at me if you see me. I'm going to be there for the full weekend. I have multiple Ooky hugs. It's true, but we have met multiple times. Little book of meats? Yes. Meats? Yeah, I have a book of meats. You know of the book of meats. I'm pretty sure you were here when I started it up. Do I have it in here? Hang on, let me go and see. Not there. Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Book of meats. It's a book of meats. Basically, for those who don't know, I have a book that I take with me when I go out and about. And if I know I'm going to meet a bunch of people, I go off and grab as many of their stickers as I can. And I ask people to sign my book. Because I like, I don't know, making memories of all the people I meet at conventions. So we have many names in here. These are from TwitchCon and some of the Cardiff meetups. And I don't know. Look, there's Joy. There's all sorts. I'm pretty sure I have some double pagers in here somewhere. Let's have a look. I know there's a PP in here from Helix. I'm pretty sure. Banana. Ah, there's Nico Hart. I was from TwitchCon as well. I should really write on the pages. So don't forget what year these things are signed. But either way, only got a couple of pages signed. I want more. One more. Next time I see you, I'm gonna put a huge dong in there. I mean, you don't have to. There's quite a lot of PPs in there now. It's not like a thing like there was a countdown of when am I gonna get the first PP in the book. I've got a few PPs now, so it's not as important in my radar. But if you want to draw a massive PP, you can draw a massive PP just so long as it doesn't take over anyone's names. Is it though? Yeah, there's quite a lot of PPs in there. I'll show you now. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, Ulrigol, you also drew a PP in here. We got a nipple. There's a PP. There's a PP. So there's at least 2 PPs. 3 PPs. Bum, 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 bum. And I know there's another PP somewhere in here. Technically, Nico Hart drew a face that has a PP nose. Once I get there. Oh, there's Helix's PP. Where is Nico Hart? PP nose. And that's all the PPs. So there's quite a few PPs in here. In my book of meats. Not surprised. And that's see there. Yes. Yes. Maybe if I pass my fitness test for the new job next weekend, I can save some money and fly to your land and get in the meat book. You should. You should come to one of the meetups. Or who knows what's happening next year. Maybe next year. A TwitchCon again. If I'm not going anywhere else. Could I draw? I mean, you're most welcome to if you want. Why is that whole sausage part in your book? It's called the Book of Meat, Scorth. There's going to be meat and sausages in this book. There's a random page and draw book of peepees. How can anyone say no to drawing a peepee in a book? I personally wouldn't. A lot of people have. Oh, that checks out. Yep, it's the Book of Meats. If it didn't have the little bit of meat in it, I'd be kind of disappointed. There was a point where everyone just kind of signed their names really politely, and I was like, is no one going to draw a peepee? It's called the Book of Meats. Someone's got to draw a peepee eventually, right? And then they started to pop up a lot, especially at TwitchCon. Here's a peepee, there's a peepee, another little peepee, Helix peepee, Nico peepee, in the peepee book. It's my version of the llama song. No, Nico has a whole double page. To be fair, Weeb and I were next to Nico Hart, And if I remember right, I was saying like, oh yeah, you can take as much page as you want. And I'm pretty sure it was Weeb who went, do it. No one else has done a double page. And Nico Hart just went, is it? I just went, I was like, yeah, thank you. Thank you for being the first person to take up both pages. By the way, this little Slimer on top of this guy's head is for Talia. Talia Mar. Fun. There we go. And 92. How you doing? Gosmerderau? How you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're good. But yeah, I think I'm going to take that book with me to DreamHack. And see how many more writings I can get into it. Even if it's double writings, I still like having the little book of memories, you know? Don't walk into the forest and be surprised if you see hogs. Exactly. It's the book of meat. It's an 18+ book because there are peepees inside it. Eye crust. Ooh, that's a good one, Nightmare. I'll put that in. We'll put it by here next to the snail. Next to the snail. Eye crust. Oh, eye crust can be such a fuss. Sometimes it's really, really, really like crunchy, but sometimes it is gooey. My bestie will probably be joining me. She'll draw something musical theatre related. She's most welcome to sign it too. It's basically open to anyone. Open to anyone I meet. Whether I know them from stream or don't know them at all. I open the book up for anyone who I meet. Takes a full page. It will take a full page. You're most welcome to take a full page if you wish. I'll probably also be taking it with me to the Hollywood Bowl after party as well. Do it. Nobles. Aight, cool. Literally. Oh, I'm sorry, Helix. Who, what, where, why? Oh, right. Did you not know she's got 7 Annas of Joy? We'll be doing a meet and greet a dream. Oh. Well, I keep thinking about, because they have opportunities for creators to submit a stage show request. I'm like, oh my god, what would I do with DreamHack if I was to submit something? I know if there was another Cardiff meet, I probably would put my name down to teach people something fun and creative and interactive for your streams, such as creating a doodle book or creating your own emotes with free-to-use software. I think it would be a really cool, like, panel. But DreamHack, man, I don't even know. I'm not good at games. So I can't hold, like, watch me speedrun this game. Or let me talk really in depth about how this game changed the universe. You know? The only thing I can think of is competitive Snap. Which that's like analog gaming. You know? I have a mental capacity of Moldy Lemon today because I didn't even notice the gifty. Yeah, you got gifted by Helix. It's okay. I said thank you for you. Yeah. It's a Friday. Nice twerking sausage bun. Software prep for remote drawing thing sounds challenging though, since things need to be provided. Well, again, free to use software. I didn't say it didn't have to be paint. But I think it'd be something cool to teach people how to make your emotes with zero art skill. How to turn your own face into an emote. I think it'd be fun. Oh, so now you're going to have a GIMP on stage. Yes, Steve. I'm going to submit a request the next time Cardiff Meetup has a panel for me to bring a GIMP on stage. I'm going to make a right example of them as well. I'm going to show everyone how to use their GIMP in the correct way. The small possibility that I'll meet the Sidemen at DreamHack on the Saturday. Pappin, can I please have cuddles after Ta? I'll do my best to be in the right headspace to give cuddles, sure. Thank you, Lab. Another Grimer reference allowed. Okie dokie, thank you. Put them by there, next to the other mucks and grimes. I have 0 skills. I would be good at it. You would definitely would the way I would teach it. I want to make it extremely accessible. Here's my plot and plan. Filth! I said I'm not going to go on stage again. I know. But what if... I don't know. Maybe I should hold a Bob Ross thing. I did think it'd be fun to show how to make a cosplay out of a cardboard box. But again, I don't know. I don't think I can think of any good stage shows for DreamHack that isn't to do with gaming. Because DreamHack is like all about gaming and things like that. You know, technology. It's not really about streaming. So it makes it really hard for me to go, what can I talk about gaming that I could have something really important to fill people's ear holes with? And my brain goes, la 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 la. And it's like, oh, thanks, brain. Thank you for that. Absolutely nothing. Great. Great. Never mind. My little fangirl self will be a mess, yeah? Oh. You'll be okay, I'm sure. Cat cosplay was my most terrifying but most rewarding thing I've ever done. I thought it was really cool. It was a very good experience. It inspired me enough to want to host my own panel one day. Don't think I will host one at DreamHack. But they have said we could potentially stream. So I might put my name down for there. You might get a Saturday stream. After all. So I might do that. Put my name down and see what happens. It'll be incredibly messy. It'll be an incredibly trash stream. But why the heck not, huh? Husband is Simon Minter. Where's Simon in it? Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not in that circle whatsoever. I learn everything from you about all that. Do. There we go. That's my fangirl comment. Yeah, I kind of gathered you were a fan. Cat cosplay. I do want to do a cat cosplay at some point. I think it'd be fun. But yeah, I don't think I can think of any cool shows to put on stage because I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not a challenge runner. So otherwise it'd just be, hey guys, do you want to watch me survive this thing? Teehee. do. Eye crust. This is for nightmare. I'm gonna start doing the eye crusties. I'm gonna put them a little bit in the eyeball because I think that would be really painful. And then they're often right here as well. They're really gooey eye crusties. Ooh. Barbarous. Woman tried to cut off her boyfriend's dingling. She missed and cut his thigh. He's being charged with misdemeanor. How you doing, Barbarous? What's always there with you? I hope you're having a lovely day. Get eye crust in the morning, do you? I realized only recently I don't get eye crusties anymore. I haven't had an eye crusty since I was a child. Don't know what that means. Do I just sleep with my eyes firmly closed these days? I don't know. Skill-based gaming is always easier to see as a special enough for these things. It's true. It's true, yeah. I don't play with any unusual controllers. I don't speedrun. I don't challenge run. Oh. You know, it'd be a good one. Maybe. Oh, is it good though? Well, could be fun. A blindfold run. But being guided by somebody who is good at the game. That could work. It'd be interesting to see, can XYZ get to XYZ? But what game though? Yeah, it would have to be something that's linear. Can't be open worlds because the possibilities are endless then. You need something that can be done in an hour or two. So it has to be a game that's completable in an hour. If guided well enough. Train together solo? Oh god, I can imagine that being dreadful. Done an hour blindfolded? Yeah. What game would be good? Game about digging a hole? Right, you need to dig here. Dig. Right, now you need to turn around. Turn. Jump. Up you go. That's it. What game? What game is completable in an hour without a blindfold? It poses a question though, doesn't it? A shorter horror? A shorter horror would be fun. I get this call every day. What's that game? Sonic 1? Pong? A snake? Sonic blindfolded? Instant death. What if it was more than one person playing? What if it's more than one person playing? What if it's like multiple people all at once? Blindfold PvP? No. Multiple people doing the same game. All single player. That'll make it really difficult. But possible. I don't know. I'm gonna have to mull that one over. This is for Nightmare. Oh, I need a thicker pen. Your name's getting lost in the eyelashes. Here we go. Oh, how did I lose? Oh, lamp, we're gonna have to go. Albion Grimer. Let me go and look that bad boy up. Oh, I just lost an hour. Open. Oh, I don't have a keyboard. This should be fine. Let me copy paste that. Copy. Paste and go. Gotcha. It's just a Grimer with a bloody goopy beard. Okay. Let's go. I'll draw it by here. 0.8. Hurry up. It's okay. It's alright. It's just another Grimer. It's another Grimer, but this one has a beard. And teeth. He has teeths. This is the muck and Grimer corner. There's a beard and teeth. It's true, it does have a beard and teeth. Honestly, I'm just, sounds like keep talking and nobody explodes at this point. Oh no. If anyone has any, like, suggestions of games that you think would be kind of cool to see done as a blindfold run while being guided by another person, let me know. I'm gonna mull it over. I'm gonna pitch it to some people that I think would be really fun to do it with. Probably the MTC, let's be honest, but it would be pretty banter. Uncharted Lost Legacy is really short. How short are we talking? Completable in an hour with a blindfold? Short? We're going Trauma Center. Oh my god, with the bloody Nintendo DS? Abe Odyssey you can't complete in an hour. That is a platformer. Platformers are notoriously tricky. Right, let's get that beard in. Among Us? No. Something that is linear and completable. That'll give you that big, like, whoa, we did it! Pico Park? Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna have a setup that means we can have a multiplayer setup like that. I'm talking about a stage thing. Originally, I was thinking competitive snap would be really funny. There you go, Lamp. There is your speed run, Grimers, a lower, whatever. There you go. Baltaro. I've never played Baltaro to know. Scorn is a lot longer than an hour. Unless you're a speedrunner, you can do it in an hour, but it's not... I wouldn't say that game is okay for the general public either. It has to be something that is okay for kids to see. Which you need to remember, it's not an 18+ event, not like the Cardiff meetups are. It's a family day out for some people. And I don't know if you've ever noticed... Oh! Doom! Original Doom, maybe? Oh, Doom! Doom! Classic Doom! It, again, not technically incompletable an hour. But also, it's one of those ones where even if you got through one level, it would feel good. Half-Life, there is no way you can complete that by being guided with someone with a blindfold on in an hour. Half-Life would be great, but it would need more than that. Duke Nukem, again, I don't think that's family friendly considering you literally see exotic dancers who do woo-hoo-hoo with their nip-nops out. It's not family friendly. Anyway, everybody, we have to wrap up. Yeah, just see how many levels you could do? True. It'd be kind of fun. Not gonna lie. All right, who do we raid that isn't playing Resident Evil? Oh, I got it. I know who. If they're still gonna be going. They should still be going. Ooh, I don't know. They've been going for quite a few hours. Oh, that sounds like fun. Doing some karaoke. Should we go and rate someone doing some karaoke? I hate karaoke. Let's do it. Okay, hear me out. Blindfold person led by someone else doing noise cancelling headphones on. That sounds impossible. There's literally no reason for someone to be led if that was the case. Who do you rate that isn't playing RE? Euro Truck Sim 2, you could do one long drive. That's true. But then I would imagine I'd have to provide my own wheel and stuff, which I don't know if Mash has enough space in his car for me to bring a massive kit. Blood, what about Blood? Oh, I've never played Blood to know if that's a good one. Everyone, their mom. Again, everyone, pop them in the Discord. If you got a suggestion of what you think would be a good challenge run that can be completable in an hour, okay for the general audience, that sort of thing, pop them in the Discord, in the stream help. Pop them over there. If you got any ideas that you think would be absolutely glorious, please let me know. Everyone in Mom stream RE9, that's because it came out today. I've been avoiding it like crazy because I don't want to know a single thing. Right, everyone, anyway, I'm a mess. We are literally on our last 2 set of snoozes of the adverts. I'm trying to raid out because it's nearly 12 a.m. I gotta go to bed because in 12 hours time, I'll be awake again. Oh yes, I'll be awake again to play Majora's Mask on the GameCube. Yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. So I gotta go to bed. I need sleep so that I can do that. And you know, I need to wash my hair because it's minging. I need to sort it out. Hi, Mess. I'm Helix. Hi, I'm a mess. We're gonna go and raid Cree, by the way. You wanna follow my other socials? Links all over chat. Touch one. Follow me somewhere. You know you want us. Follow me all over the internet. If not, I get it. I get it. I'm annoying. You don't want to follow me. That's fine. That's your choice. But I'm gonna be here tomorrow. We're gonna do that stuff. I'm gonna raid out now. I usually hang out to like talk a bit longer, but again, I'm trying to get out here before you get adverts. I'm being kind. We're gonna go raid Creepy. Creepy's doing karaoke of 80s and 90s songs. So let's go over there and give him love, give him head pats. He's an absolute glorious being. He's probably gonna be singing his heart out when we get there. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. GMT. Yes, it's the last stream of February. Will you be there to witness what's gonna happen next? We're in the canyon we've got a castle to explore. Join us if you dare. Anywho, good night, no star, farewell, toodle pip, and don't forget to say Ooky. Want you all later. Thank you for joining me with the Book of Subs. We did many goofy things. Anyway, I'm going now. All right. Okay. Bye, Ulrigel. Bye, Lamb. Bye, J-Rex. Bye, Helix. Bye, Uriah. Be Seven. Bye, Music Man. Bye, Simi Green. Bye, Steve. I know y'all there. Bye, Dan. Bye, Fletcher. Bye, Voidstorm. See you guys over at Cree. Bye, 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 bye.